play it with all. Can I say only set 3 when we're mentioning Dragon Force? Or can I mention Gaito Dragon Force?
No, guys.
No. Just, we'll leave that.
I mean, the one comment I have works for either of it, but it's reinforced when you mention Gaito Dragon Force.
We can okay. If you have something in relation to Gaito Dragon Force, be my guest.
It's not specific. It's the general line of Dragon Force cards and how I cannot use them in Ein.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Makes me sad.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the Bite Fight World and community. It is I, Connor from Darkness Zero, with 3 guests of mine.
Are we doing this in any particular? Okay, I'll just go first. Hi, my name's Chris, and I'm a person.
This is Christopher Cologne.
And Jalen from Team Brilliant 50. What's up, guys?
I'm Jacob TBI. I don't know shit about set 3, and I'm gonna learn today.
This will be entertaining.
This is Pit My Set 3.
We have at least one blank slate. All right. So I guess we're just gonna start off with the obvious thing when it comes to set 3. Hi, my name is Dragon Force.
Yeah.
Which one?
God damn it! Why'd it have to be? So I guess we're gonna start with 0001, Dragon World Dragon Force.
Yeah.
AKA Infinite Attacks, as I like to call it. Or just semi-infinite. I don't fucking want to know.
Gauge equals 3 damage. 1 gauge equals 3 damage. The card.
Damage.
But yeah, Dragon Force for Dragon World are 2 items that introduce the release condition keyword. Pretty much you can only equip at 6 life or less. Your anime monster on board.
Nothing but.
But yeah, but Dragon Force for Dragon World is 2
that's a
gauge,
tongue twister
and
in of itself.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, wait. My point later may be null and void. Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Okay. Anywho.
Oh, well. But pretty much
continuing on, Connor. Okay, go ahead.
Can you not?
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. For Dragon Force, when you link with your Sun Dragons, the item will keep standing itself, so you get a whole bunch of 2 damage pockets, and Dragon Force can't be removed from the board once it's on.
And its ability can't be nullified, so you can't even try to remove this from the field.
Adventurers wish they had this back in the day. Anywho, but yeah, this card is extremely ridiculous with what we've gotten in this set, and I guess we'll bring this up later. But this is pretty much the basis of everything that Sun Dragons are getting in this set, because we're just gonna.
And every Sun Dragon deck, depending on how you build it, this is a 4 of.
Obviously, I mean, unless you're not playing ball, and if that's the case, what the hell are you doing exactly?
Yeah,
size 3s.
Look, are you playing Sun Dragon? Well, even and at that point, why are you running items? Honestly, but even then, it's like.
Well, it's not even like you could even play this in size 3 Sun Dragon because you can just play the ball size 0 and then just as your 1 size 2 being Swordsman of the Sun Ball, and you have enough to make this thing on board.
Yeah, essentially. Dragon Force is dumb.
This card is just so good. It's it's like too good to give up.
Yeah.
Like, and I'll put it like this: it gets even better as we mentioned the more Sun Dragon stuff, i.e., the next card.
Yeah.
We all saw this in the anime, but we didn't, and we even saw the combination in the anime with the second Kakaru fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bodhisattva Ovadash, otherwise known as Ultimate Frisbee the card.
I was gonna say ball at the Olympics, but we'll go with that.
Yeah, this is the 3rd ball impact monster from the anime. Yeah,
because I was gonna say like we've had like how many?
We've had like 7,
like 20 now.
we had at least 3 going into the goddamn into DDD.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the cheap call cost of 2 gauge, putting a Sun Dragon from your field into your drop
So you
zone.
mean -1 gauge in the end?
No, Jake, it's to the drop zone.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's to the drop. And if you have a Sun Dragon item equipped, by the way, Dragon Force is a Sun Dragon. You may pay 1 gauge, and if you do, stand discard.
Penetrate.
And it has penetrate, because why not?
It's 1 crit penetrate, why not?
Yeah.
That damage.
That's our thing. This has the lowest critical of 1, but it's the only 2 impact monsters that is unaffected by Zodiac's gravity rest. And with Dragon Force, every gauge you pay with this effect is 3 damage.
Or 1 damage penetrate, but even then, it's like, at that point, someone is dying. And
wait,
and
also the wiki, I think, didn't show on Dragon Force that it could also attack during the final phase.
Oh well, okay, yeah, the wiki's actually weird in that one.
Oh, yeah.
But the Dragon Force can attack during final phase.
Dragon Force can attack during the final phase.
I forget that with the 2 Dragon Forces, because every time I've seen these cards played, no one uses those part of the effects of attacking during the final phase.
Except for Gao, because that's kind of the point.
Well, yeah, I know you did that in Amy, but even Tsuku in like yesterday's episode.
Tsuku got it yesterday. What?
Well, Tsuku didn't have to use it during final phase. There was no real point to do it like in the middle of it.
I forget that clause.
Yeah.
Okay.
And moving right into
Titan
World.
Sabra. I mean, this card's like gonna look cool, triple rare, but God, I think this is oversaturated. Like, it's good, but it's nowhere near the best Tyrant.
But why didn't it come like 5,000 sets earlier?
Oh no! See, here's the thing. This is the reason why it's good. Because it searches for items.
In Danger World, who else has been waiting for this? Every Danger World player.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's triple rare.
Nice to meet you. That's me.
Yeah. Pay 1 gauge on call, search for a Tyrant item and put it in your hand.
Yeah, this is a 4 in your Tyrant decks. But there's one place Tyrant Cerberus should never be. That's in your buddy circle. It should never.
But what if I want to be cool? But what if I want to be cool? Edgelord smokes every fucking day, Ruga.
Moving on from
that was the best reaction.
God, you guys are horrible. Into something entirely different. Hi,
Leo Star Sentinel Leon. This world actually exists thanks to Zodiac.
Wait, this is a world?
So yeah, stars. Hi, it's been a while. If your buddy is a star, you reduce it by 1, so it's a pretty decent size 0 as a 4/1/1. Like not bad. And then if you have another star in the field, which you should if you're playing pure Legend World, because that's kind of how this is at this point. You put it to drop zone and get 2 gauge.
Yeah.
Really not that bad. If you're crazy and you have like some weird ass strategies, I guess you could technically use this as a bootleg boomerang.
It's not even like a bootleg boomerang. It's like literally a better double squeak hammer.
Yeah. It's basically double squeak hammer, except you get 2 gauge. It's not bad. Put that together with stuff like Starfall Knights and such, and you're pretty good.
Yeah, it's an interesting card. I just have no experience with the card.
Yeah.
I doubt even Zodiac players are gonna Legend Zodiac players are even gonna play it. It's not really that fucking good.
Oh no, they'll play it, but they'll just play it to the side, and if anyone ever snipes, it's like cool. It's not that bad in Legend Zodiac, not gonna lie. Especially with the set spell we're gonna be talking about later.
Yeah.
Moving
on.
Yeah.
Star Dragon Force.
Yeah. This is the one that hurts me. This is the one that hurts me so much. Dragon World Dragon Force is also a Sun Dragon. And next set, Darkness Dragon World Dragon Force is a Black Dragon. This needs to be a Dragon Arms or Neo Dragon so I can use it in Jackknife Ein.
No, it's
because
just
apparently he's insane. But I digress.
no,
Um,
I am insane, but it needs to happen.
Okay, not gonna be on Jake's stupid thing of why you would want to use and iron or something.
No, you should do that. Join my vote.
No, what bothers me
Jake,
is this
chill.
thing's not a fucking star. Like,
yeah,
how is
that's
this not a
that's the other
star?
thing. Like I'm surprised, like this not being a dragon, I'm fine with that. I'm just surprised it's not a star. Like
then again, it's
should
not
be
like
a dragon.
Star Dragon World actually cares about star weapons. But yeah,
Well, if you
release
want to use
It should
neutral
be a
astrology, it helps.
yeah, but basically release condition same thing as same versus the first earlier. Just
But it just needs
replace one
Jack
dragon with
instead of Ball.
Jackknife. Same equip cost
Yeah.
and same deal of can't be killed or returned to the hand.
oh,
The main
But
gimmick of
this
this
one
one,
can't.
quad,
has
Yeah.
quadruple attack.
Board wipe the card. Don't be like the Suku.
ascent,
No,
board
this-
wipe,
wait.
or if
Wait, this is our friend Joey's favorite card now.
I'm sorry. Wait. I'm sorry. Who?
Yeah.
Who?
We,
Exactly.
apparently you, according to this goddamn thing.
no, I- Yeah.
No, but pretty much either it's complete board wipe or combine this with Dragonar's beat, and you have 8 damage on a weapon.
and 12 if thicker.
And yeah, and if you have Logister, oh yeah, then we're just. Why are we playing this again? Yeah,
no.
it gets really ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking
And
of
combine that with
ridiculous,
hi,
Then,
Jackknife Gargantua Punisher. Yes, I'm calling it that because I'm.
that's all it is. So yeah.
yeah,
It's-
but this one can be 3 crit or 6 crit penetrate.
You'll see how that works later down the line. But basically, it's just basically just pay 3 gauge upgrade off of Neo Dragon. Same sort of thing as Liberate Cannon, where it puts a card from dropping a soul, and
But instead, it's an enter ability. Don't know why that's a thing.
oh, trust me, that's actually helped me way too
Yeah.
much.
Cologne won a game because it was an enter field effect.
Yeah,
instead of
because I
using-
paid off a Galaxion off the gauge, and that went right into soul. So yeah,
Ow, that hurts.
so that can the fact that it's on enter actually kind of does help, only for the sheer fact you can kind of just surprise someone with a surprise character like Galaxion on top of this.
Yeah.
But basically, you can't be reduced by you can't reduce the damage by it, and it has natural penetrate. However, you can negate the attack. However, that in combination with a certain other card kind of makes that invalid.
Super invalid.
Pretty much.
Then,
And then we have the star of an entirely different deck, and Connor, you be my guest and talk about this.
Connor, you get to go on your own tangent on how good Zodiac is.
Zodiac
Have fun.
is the best anti-meta this game's ever seen.
Oh my God! And now he's preaching. I said talk, not preach.
Lies, gravity force, G force.
For a second I thought you said
World.
Gravity Falls. Okay, moving.
But this is the triple rare legend and SCW dual card of the set. Main card of Dr. Gar from the anime is either 3 crit in SCW or 10k with penetrate in Legend World, and has Gravity Rest with Soul Guard.
And gravity rest is whenever a monster enters the field, pay a gauge, discard a card, and rest it.
Fuck that shit.
And
So-
every Zodiac you should be playing will have that Gravity Rest ability. So many.
And
You're
No.
gonna have a bad time.
Anyway, but yeah, since this is both Legend and Star Dragon, and it has the builds behind this are literally night and day when it comes to both worlds, honestly. And
Now,
as you
as
can
for
tell
which
by
is better, that is still for some reason up to debate. Even though I'm pretty sure Star Dragon is 1,000.
Star Dragon is a lot more versatile. The Legend World build, as weird
It
as
just
it is,
uses gravity rest way more effectively, which I will give it that. But
oh no,
Yeah.
well that and honestly, I feel like the Legend Legend World build is a lot more of a rush variant, as we'll get into later. But it's a lot more of a beat down build with slight control, whereas Star Dragon World version is complete control.
Yeah.
Like-
Which we will get to Dragon Arms that make that controlling aspect so much easier.
Oh, not just dragon arms. Oh, there's that one monster.
Yeah, we have a size.
Oh, you chill. You chill. And and,
I'm
and
good.
then for
No,
the,
I'm good.
and then for the last triple rare of this set, we have
We have
Death Gauge
random
Timer.
cards
I
came
mean,
out of
Darkness
fucking
Rune.
nowhere.
Yeah, Darkness Ruin literally came out of like right field. Like
This was literally Randy Orton the card, like just RKO out of nowhere. Why is this here? No, seriously, why is this here?
Death Gauge Timer.
this was this was an executioner. This would at least make sense for this to be in this set. But
Oh yeah, they dropped the execution off of this. God damn, I forgot about that.
yeah,
Yeah, like we
Early
all thought it was
translations had this as a
executioner, and then it
executioner,
wasn't.
which makes this a lot worse nowadays. But yeah, basically it's one life. You literally just pay a life to choose one of 3 effects.
You
It's
had to
either
you pay a life for a
life
Dragonic counter, which makes no sense.
Dragonic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dragonic charge. I'm sorry.
yeah, Dragonic counter. I don't even know if that's
Or Dragonic Thunder.
That's a card. That is a
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
Pay 1 life for basically Kia Solomon for me. Essentially, I call it Kia Solomon. I hate Dragonic charge.
Because you're a Magic World fuckboy.
Leave me
Love
alone.
you.
Either a Dragonic Thunder for destroying a size 1 or less, or
soul
the
removal.
soul removal, because apparently Ancient World just rubbed off a little on people with that.
First effect. If you ever do it, you're actually dumb because there's literally a card in Legend World that does this without paying a life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's 2 of them actually,
literally to me,
depending on how you're playing the deck.
Literally,
Oh,
to
yeah.
me, the gaining 2 gauge effect is going to be the least used effect. I think everyone's going to be using this for counter
Connor.
removal for ledge counter removal. Yeah,
Connor, you're going to be on area for 5 minutes. 7 people are going to use that effect. Don't talk about it like that.
okay.
No.
And soul removal.
Like, I mean,
Also,
okay.
Darkness Dragon, I feel like just doesn't like this card. Like literally, one they literally have for some reason still a regular Dragonic Thunder, even though they have Death Grip, and then
Yeah,
and then
7
like
of them.
like
They have Death
why like
An
seriously
Abigail version.
like Gale Destruction and Death Grip. It's like why would they want this? And then
Don't forget the Executioner one.
Legend makes sense, and then soul removal is the only saving grace, and then I don't know. It's not.
Dude, they both
good
really
enough.
need it.
This
It's
is like, let's make a dual card for the sake of making a dual card.
And then make a triple, because why the fuck not?
yeah.
Death Gauge Timer.
Shut up,
And
Chris.
every
like the
every
best
set
I can
needs
vouch
to-
for Death Gauge Timer.
Every set needs to have one card where it's a triple for no goddamn reason.
We're slowly getting
Set
to
1
Yu-Gi-Oh.
didn't have that problem, but fucking set 2 and beyond, they're just like, let's just keep doing this.
Oh yeah,
We're like
sounds good.
slowly getting to we're slowly just getting into Yu-Gi-Oh standards. Where we just have that one crappy secret rare, but either way.
Like Power Desires. Oh, I'm kidding.
Okay, let's not get into that discussion here.
we don't need
that was funny.
And
Phoenix
I don't play Crappio, so I don't know.
Phoenix Wing Virtuous Dragon Zeller. Wait.
That's a long
Zelhorus.
name. I don't like it.
Zelhorus.
Oh yeah,
Horus.
the actual
Yeah,
good size
Horus.
dragon.
So remember how I said you wouldn't be playing items if you're playing size 3s? I take that back
Yeah.
entirely because this card exists.
Yes, you should.
But even it's not that crazy. Basically, as I said earlier with Dragon Force, like all the cards in this set that are Sun Dragons pretty much revolve around Link attacking, and this card is no different.
I'm sorry.
Pretty much every Sun Dragon decided to read like Adventurer's like initials like rule book and said, you know what, I like that. So
Yeah.
basically 2 gauge top card top deck to soul. If a Link attacks, it restands, so it has pseudo double attack kind of, and you burn your opponent for 1. Which and destroy them all.
And 2 penetrate. Don't forget 2 penetrate.
Yeah. 2 pen's not bad, but it's a bit weird to say the least.
It's
like
good, but a strange kind of good.
Like it doesn't have like. Again, this is something that legitimately you basically have to do it with Dragon Force, or else it kind of just doesn't.
And then
really
and then basically because this is a size 3, unless you pre-equipped Dragon Force, you're gonna have to call like Born Ball and then equip Dragon Force.
Yeah, like featuring Dark Pit. But yeah, basically, it's like at that point, you pretty much at the point that you should have Dragon Force, you really shouldn't be needing to have this card on the field because I really don't feel like it's just going to help you at that point.
Swordsman of the Sun.
And speaking of Ball Dragons, Swordsman the Sun Ball Dragon, which
Because we totally need more base forms of this guy.
I remember this being called Assassin of the Sun, but
Yeah, but you know English.
I like Assassin. You got to kill the sun.
So yeah, I know that's right.
Because conceptually speaking, this is probably one of the weirdest ones, only because it's a like samurai.
When I first saw this, I'm like, why is this not a dual card for a Katana world? Like real
That actually would have been really cool. Also, it's bull in front of the moon, which is actually really backwards. But
Welcome to Bushy Road. We don't understand how our text works.
just
Back
kind of
afterwards, guys.
yeah, it's not really a bad card because pain will gauge on call, drop a soul from a card, a monster in your opponent's field. Not a card because that actually
Because that would make it better and usable.
Yeah, and when it like attacks, destroy opponent's monster in the field. So essentially, it's what that size 3 did, just without double attack to an extent.
Also, like the only saving grace this one ball has compared to original Ball Dragon, and Godly Speed is, hey, it doesn't get crossbowed.
Oh yeah, it's 4,000. Because crossbow is going to be relevant come set 4.
Oh boy!
Well, but we're not here to talk about that. But
Just yet.
yeah, just yet. Eventually. But yeah, the Swordsman's not that bad. If anything, it's probably the best replacement for OG Ball at this rate.
Yeah,
if you still
like until lineup until we get Blazing Sun, I think is Swordsman and Godly Speed.
Wait, you're talking about Connor, are you talking about the one that gains a crit like by milling or like putting shit back?
By putting shit back.
Oh yeah, no, we already have that one. It's Heat Up Sun Ball. We got it in 4 dimensions. It's a reprint.
Hey, it's Thunder Knight's Rising Flare, my bitch dragon.
Okay, so
I'm gonna be needing.
Bushy Road has this weird thing of let's keep randomly bringing back support for dead decks. Blue Sky Knights, Thunder Knights, fucking.
But here's the thing: this works for me in Ein.
Yes, but I'm still just saying like the fact that they used the name Thunder Knights. I mean, Buddy Rave, they gave them an impact monster out of nowhere.
See,
and it was just another boss monster.
No, see, the thing that I'm more concerned about is they brought back fucking Rising Flare.
Yeah, no, like
the Rising Flare Heat Edge now has 2 targets.
Oh my god!
I forgot that card existed.
We all want to forget it.
And that's why I'm still concerned that they brought back Rising Flare. But anywho, however, unlike every other Rising Flare, this one's actually not that bad.
You fucking kind of stupid.
So, yeah, it's actually really fucking.
It's got the original ability of original Rising Flare, like 2 or more.
Yeah, for pay 1 gauge on call, so it's really not. It's a direct.
Like it literally lost 1,000 power, 1,000 defense compared to its original. Yeah. But then you have to pay 1 less gauge and the second party effect.
Yep, and then if you mill 3 cards from your deck and 2 of them are dragons, you get to draw a card. Which means
if you're breathing air, you get a draw.
Okay, I mean, you're playing Dragon World.
I'm playing Dragon Ein, sir.
Here's the thing. Naturally speaking, if you're playing this in proper Thunder Knights, chances are you're playing a whole bunch of Dragon cards because it's Dragon World. So yeah, you get free draws.
You're playing Ein's Y?
No, yeah. And if you're playing Ein's Y, yeah, you're just getting free draws.
So
more so in 100% in Zwei, because literally every single card in your deck is a dragon monster. So
100% Ein because not 100%.
This is essentially.
But that's only if Ein decides to literally play generic for some goddamn reason.
Yeah, this is really not that bad of a card.
Also, move because it's a Thunder Knight.
Has to have move.
Yeah, it's not too bad in Zwei.
Like,
it basically becomes.
It's like what I think why people took out Pizarro, because this is just probably a better fit. Like literally, it's a gauge. Who gives a shit? It's like literally, it's a chump block and it gives you a draw and it pops something.
Yeah.
People are taking out Pizarro for that thing
because one Pizarro's too slow, and 2, it's not the same like Ein, like where you could literally have Dragon Throw so it didn't mess up your field. But in Ein, it does mess up Zwei it messes up your field.
Oh yeah, that's why. Right. Okay.
Tyrant
Yeah,
Healer.
Uh,
I
but-
just want to know why this is the double rare of all out of all the tyrants in this set. Like there are
Oh, yeah.
so many I could say deserve the double rare slot over the Flare Fang of the deck.
Like it be a quantum ruler for that's 2 crit. I don't think deserves to be a double rare.
for you just said Quantum Ruler, and that's also goddamn double rare. Flare Fang's a double rare. I think it kind of just became a standard to have a charge draw as a goddamn like.
But this is a
Double rare
life and
episode.
draw. I mean, that's not.
Yeah,
hardly
yeah. This is a
different, I'm
life.
just saying.
Well, it's just as great, if anything.
Like
Yep.
also, this thing has more problems compared to the others. Like literally, Quantum Ruler. So if you have a monster with soul, so if you breathe air, Flare Fang. If you have a Sun Dragon, so if you breathe air, this thing requires one to get the life, you have to have an item equipped, and then if to get the draw, you have to have a Tyrant. You need essentially either just a Tyrant item to get the life and draw, or you in general, if you for some reason have a non-Tyrant item, you need a weapon and a monster to get a life and draw.
Eh. Though again, everything gets mitigated with Tyrant items, and you should kind of be doing that already. So
Yeah. Well, your whole item lineup in Tyrant should be just 8 Tyrant items.
essentially, that's why I'm saying it's not that bad. All things considered, it's just the one downside of everything else in Danger World. You need to have your item to get effects off. So
Future something jackknife.
be glad that we have Tyrant Cerberus. And then we have
Now
Quigong. I will never pronounce this.
Qigong.
Thank you.
Okay.
Of the hungry.
I'll be right back. You guys take care of
This
this.
thing is absolutely insane. Okay, base effect. It's Dragonic Heal. But then, if your opponent has a more than if your opponent's life is more than yours by 4 more, why did they use that kind of fucking wording?
I don't
Because
know. But if you
English.
touch 4 or more life than you gain 6 as well. So if you're behind by 6 life, like let's say your opponent has 6 life more than you then become 2 life ahead of them.
Even worse, like literally, if your opponent went like, "Hey, I'm gonna use my like Nobunaga clone, attack you in the face first turn, cast this." No, what was that? I have 4 more life than you now. Like this card, like I mean, as a Japanless show, you can just literally just play 4 of this and say fuck Knowles.
Yeah. No, legit. Like I was playing Tyrants earlier today. I won because I was able to just gain like Dragonic Healing with this card. I won the game. With Tyrants, because it like literally just paying any life in that deck is stupid.
And that card is so free that it's scary. Like,
Yep. Just give me life.
Lol.
no, it's just the fact that it's a like for once, Danger World spell quality better than other worlds. It concerns me.
Oh god.
Yeah.
But moving further down the list.
What's after it?
Moving
Oh boy,
Pisces.
Capricornio. Oh god.
well, we have Pisces first. We got to get the faces out the way. Gotta get the faces. Okay, whose Facebook is
Sorry,
going
I'm about
off
to
like
mute.
that?
I'm about to mute it. Calm your titties.
No, it's cool. Jeez. But yeah, Pisces.
Why
'cause we need more stuff.
I'm sorry. Why does Bushiroad keep thinking that Legend World needs more size zeros? Like, Jesus Christ, this world does not need more zeros.
Oh yes, they do. I mean, considering the fact that this is for the build that they're going with here, it's based around a size 3, so
Which is
making more. Kind of. And then again, this is a Joker. This is a Joker. So
a
having it
free
in a size 0.
Joker.
Yeah, it's a free Joker. It just you have half the stats and half of everything.
Well,
Yeah.
not really, because Joker had 3,000 defense, so that would have been 15.
Okay.
But yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not trying to be cynical here. Anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, basically free Joker that gives you could pay life to give a monster 2/2. So
Yeah.
going back over to Zodiac, that pretty much makes his stats pretty decent on defense.
Pretty bulky,
Yeah.
man. 7K, pretty bulky.
It makes
I mean, it depends on the
it makes
matchup.
an attack.
Yeah, you wouldn't normally do it all the time, but obviously it's more just like you rest a card on defense, and then you get a card that basically says, "Oh, hey, pay a life with that," and you pretty much have to link attack me now, unless you're playing against a size 3 build or something.
Yeah.
And here we have Capricorn, AKA Dumbledore.
Capricorn.
What the goddamn, AKA Dumbledore.
Yeah. For a gauge that gets you back any 2 or less star.
Which is kind
Excelsior.
of. I was gonna say it kind of reminds me of that one other star that like kills itself to get 2 stars.
Yeah. Was it I'm trying to.
It has been years.
Yeah, I know. Like, cause no one fucking plays that deck.
Only my girlfriend, and even then, it's like she barely busts that out. It's gonna come back eventually.
She's just gonna go to Legend Zodiac. Doesn't matter.
Well, it's incorporated either way.
Like this card just isn't worth it, honestly. Like most of the size 2s have a call cost, so unless like literally it's something like the new double attacker, like you're not gonna really be like
Capricorn.
Gemios from last set.
Gemini would probably be one of the it's Gemios, but either way, Gemios would probably be one of the better targets to go for this. If not, the weirdest thing you could probably do is do this into Leon, but then at that point it's like literally you're paying 1 gauge to kind of get 2.
Or Aquario, like if you have Estrella out, like with a Zodiac or something, like.
Oh yeah.
Like there are neat plays you can do with it, but it's 1 gauge cost for its really bad stats or just.
Yeah, like it's just mediocre.
Like 2 size 0s from Legend World, and they're both subpar, and then they're both double rares. Like that's kind of a waste.
Yeah. Now we have,
and then we have everyone's dead. God, what kind of name is all? What does it even mean?
It means the future is where everyone's alive.
I mean, remember there was like a Darkness Dragon World monster that says like destroy everything, like as his title, like or something like that.
That was like an old ass, like one of the early Darkness Dragon. I think that was in a trial deck. Anyway, but yeah, 2 gauge, top card into Soul. This was a weird one because it kind of insinuates its own build in a way, because basically it makes all your Dragon Arms on your field become 0. So for once in your life, you can actually shit in size 1 Dragon Arms into a size 3 Neo Dragon
consistently.
Hell, you can even put size 3 Dragon Arms into this thing.
But their call cost makes it really annoying to want to call them. So not. Really.
Oh, definitely. So yeah, you never want to do that. But yeah, and on call you get a Dragon Arms from dropping this into the. Well, you call the Dragon Arms from drop, essentially.
Yeah,
so you
I don't know why they didn't just let it go into Soul, because, I mean, whatever.
No, here's the thing, Dragon Arms Rush. You gotta go...
And then it just has Soul Guard. Like, this card would have been good, but they just... I feel like, even though it would have been a little costly, literally either add a life or add a gauge, and then give it double attack. Like, this thing is so...
Yeah, because the thing that makes good size 3s, like Neo Dragons, is that they have to be good by themselves, not with the Dragon Arms.
Yeah, like if anything, I feel like this is literally the only thing I could really go with this is that I feel like they wanted to do with a card. I'll mention the card later, but basically, I feel like they wanted to do like a sort of a Dragon Arms Rush build, where you just keep calling Dragon Arms at the hand, and you just go size 3, size 0, 0 on the sides and stuff. But it's not like Dragon, like that's basically just a vanilla beatdown, and honestly, this kind of doesn't work.
There are literally even like size 2 builds that would do that better. So it's just like,
Exactly. So I really don't feel. I never really felt that. And Skype. Our next card is Skype.
God damn it, Chris.
And then new Jackknife. I have a problem with this thing. I'm not gonna.
I did not look at this yet. Let me see this shit.
Oh, you're gonna love this, Jake. Not really. This thing's fucking annoying.
Oh yeah, I know. I killed a man with this.
The future. What could be so bad about it?
The future's always bleak.
No, Jalen, dude, I killed his Y player with this fucking card.
I don't sound surprised.
How did you kill his Y player?
Oh, you'll see.
Connor, hurry up. Get your.
I'm trying to click it. Just the page.
Yeah. So
is that just the same picture? It's the same picture as before.
Wait, what?
but with yellow instead of blue.
And I mean,
Yes, it
Oh.
looks like Star Dragon are, but not really. If you actually
Yeah.
look to the small details, he actually looks different.
Yeah.
so it's
Okay.
so call cost, pay 1 gauge, and put a monster from drop into soul. So
Because
one of the-
fucking basically like Star Guardian, but it's in the call cost, so fuck
They made Star Guardian Jackknife look like a pussy.
you.
Yes, they did. I can already tell.
and this is kind of dependent on how many cards in your or monsters rather in your drop, because if you have 4 monsters in your drop, it gets 20/20. It gets 2k, so 7/6, which once again blows Guardian out the water right there. So for great.
And then if you have 8 or more monsters in your drop, hey, penetrate, or he has move and soul guard.
I hate my
we're already,
life.
Yeah.
so it already comes with
Fuck
move and soul guard,
everything.
but then it
Fuck
gets
everything.
penetrate. So
Yeah.
pretty much, it invalidates like literally like
The funniest
strength,
thing,
like,
it literally makes most of the base Dragon Arms irrelevant for it, because it already does the shit itself.
yeah. Cavalier, like it gets rid of Cavalier and strength. I forget what gives it move normally because
It's like if you use Providence or Fogel.
yeah. It literally eliminates the need of Providence because you have natural move and then you have
can play
handful.
you can play like really strong items now with Jack instead of Providence because you
i.e. Dragon Force, like it was it was almost like it was made for this.
Shut up!
It's almost like
Shut up!
it's almost like they came in the same set.
Chris, stop.
Chris, go to your room. I'm very cross with you.
I'm already there. Anyway, now we have the weird card.
Oh god, I looked
Number of
below
staff.
and I already forgot that we were gonna have to go.
Number of staff. What?
Mhm.
How does that? English?
It's
Yeah.
it's also called really bad translation of name. But this is the card I was mentioning.
This is
where I
one
said,
of the weirdest cards.
No. This is what, and actually, this is also what I was saying with All Alive, where I said I feel like they wanted to do a weird Dragon Arms rush build. This card's kind of weird. Basically, it's a set spell whose cast cost is putting 3 Dragon Arms from dropping a soul, and then you can pay 1 gauge to call 8 Dragon Arms from the soul once per turn. And if it ever runs out of soul, the set spell dies, and you can only set 1 at a time. Basically, this is sort of a weird return from the underworld for Dragon Arms. The only issue is you need all 3 Dragon Arms in a drop prior to casting this.
And then overall, you need fucking a gauge each time you want to call one out.
Yeah.
And also not to mention, because it's 3 Dragon Arms prior, that means you don't. It's not like you get to reuse things. You have to, like, it's like you get, say, like an Alma that goes in Soul, and then you get to call, I don't know, slowing after, or rather you probably do slowing then Alma. But even then, what I'm trying to say is basically
Winchester or something, just any size 1 Dragon Arms or something.
So I have a question about this. Why would I play this card when I could just have them in my hand?
Or just use cards to get
or
them
use
out
cards in Star Dragon World that specifically put them into from the drop into Soul, because that's the whole fucking point of the world.
Right.
Yeah.
Why would I need this card?
There's no reason. It's yay, because let's waste more double rare slots.
Yeah,
We're wasting triple rare slots. An extra double rare slot won't kill us.
Also, this thing scares me. I am not gonna fucking lie. This card is fucking scary.
Transcendent Dragon Emperor. Miguel is one of my favorite sized reasons why.
Oh yeah.
My God, spread them cheeks now, boy.
Okay, like in its individual like dual worlds of Star Dragon and Ancient World, not that crazy. Considering that this is a dragon, you can use this in Y, and that's where things get really crazy.
Have you forgotten that I exist with my Ein?
Jake, it sucks in Ein. It's a size 3.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, and this is horrible in Ein. Actually, you actually want to play this more in Zwei. But basically,
This is why I want to test out Zwei. Everyone's
we'll get to
secret.
that. But yeah, 2 gauge and top deck to soul, and then you could pay 2 life, basically mill the top 3 cards of your deck, and then call one of them onto the field by paying its call cost, and it becomes a size 0 until it ever leaves the field. Obviously, only used once per turn, and it has solar.
Yeah.
So case point, this is good old Dragonite Napoleon off top deck.
Also, Also, main keyword until it leaves the field, not itself. That monster. If you call dare say call new the fucking Ozzy, and you already had say a card to send instead of this, or in general use Soul Guard from this to pay the cost for fucking Ozzy, you can have a size 0 Ozzy until it dies.
It's really, really, really weird.
That's a
In case-
beautiful idea, Jalen. Thank you.
No, but considering that this is basically perfect for Zwei. Basically, it's the two life is practically nothing in Zwei.
It's basically death mode.
20.
It's basically a death mode that requires paying a call cost, but you can choose when to fucking do it.
Yeah.
And God forbid you call death mode off of that, which is possible.
Stop! They already do that. You need to stop.
I was so close to doing that against Cologne today, but
No, he got it into the Soul Guard by accident. It's like if it was literally anything else.
Trigger.
if it literally replaced the top card of my deck, like the card below it, like the two card swap places, I could have called the death mode.
But yeah,
50,000 power, 3 crit, 10. Wait, hey, that's my thing.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And like, what surprises me about the card is that they didn't give it lifelink.
Oh yeah, that too. It's an ancient world card. I'm surprised it doesn't have lifelink.
Because that's like before they even put on Soul Guard, that's like the #1 keyword they put on ancient world cards.
Then we have Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo.
Literally.
When normal summon, you search for. Okay, no, sorry, wrong card. No, but yeah, Dragonite Hanzo, which weird.
A ninja and a Dragonite. Who would have thought this happened? No one.
I didn't think Hanzo rode a dragon, but I digress. But a weird card in general. It's also completely useless in Zwei, so we're not gonna mention that. But because pay 1 gauge, natural Shadow Dive.
4/2/3.
Yeah, 4/2. Okay, we can go over stats, but that's beside. They can see. But yeah, hell, I don't have to really read this too much either. I don't fucking know. But basically, Shadow Dive, and once returned, when you cast a spell, you can during your turn when you cast a spell, you draw a card. Which is really
the Luvia clause.
It's really like honestly, I feel like this would have been a lot crazier if it was just when you cast a spell. Well, no. If you could just when you cast a spell. Honestly, and honestly, I feel like this is a lot better in ninjas than Dragonites.
And then ninjas really don't have size 2 space, so this card can probably go to waste.
Yeah. So it's a very unfortunate
and it's a double rare. What a surprise!
And it's a double rare.
Is it like literally any double rare anyone really wants out of this fucking set?
Not really. Like there's a couple.
Future Gazer.
Future
Gazer.
Literally, like 7 of these are like the only, not even 7, like 4 of these are the only ones that are going to be used. Like the Jack, Tyrant Healer, one of the side like Pisces, and I don't know, like Rising Flare or something.
Don't forget Queejon.
Well, and Hungry Wolf, yeah.
I mean, we like a good half of them are good.
Yeah, at least half of them.
Yeah.
Some of them are just kind of.
It's a 50
out there, like left field kind of shit.
And while Connor takes his sweet ass time to load this up,
the page is super scrolling really slowly. So.
Oh no, we have to go for this.
Oh
yeah! Yay! For thumbnails!
Because we needed more.
First rare we were going to.
We need so many more.
Because in the same set, pillars get fucked in the ass. They get this.
Yeah.
We can talk about that later.
No, I know, Chris. We're both gonna go off.
No, but case point, because Fifth Colonies needed more cards apparently. They decided to upgrade Mizaru into something useful.
The flavor text is very suggestive. Kiddies at home. M rating.
God damn it! I just read that flavor text, and now you just made me.
Yeah, no, you completely dirtied up his flavor text. I didn't even realize.
I'm gonna buddy the motherfucker.
This card cannot be called to the center of basic Fifth Omni ship. Hey, Gauge. Yo, because that's fair. Put a card Fifth Omni into its card name from your drop zone into its soul. So yeah, obvious Soul Guard, base counterattack, because that's a thing. And when and then it has the send clause. When you're dealt damage, draw a card. only use beard ability once per turn. Seriously.
Like, why
So
did they
this card
turn?
exist?
Like, why did they turn Sen to a size 3?
Make it one
And
gauge.
why the fuck not?
Oh no,
Yeah.
make the ability free, but then make the call cost 1 gauge, because you know that's fair.
No, it's like, okay, let's completely upgrade Mizaru to something what it should have had initially.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, this card is not only dumb, but it's fucking annoying that it just inherently exists. Like, Fifth Omni was already on a rampage, fucking topping everywhere, and then they're like, you know what? They need more.
Mhm. Like,
We need to put them back in the meta.
Because
they haven't left yet.
We need to put them back.
they haven't left. It's just literally every region. Unfortunately, I'm not trying to judge the players, but literally all the other regions have been poor regions where no one fucking spends like a dickload of money to build something like Fifth Omni.
Yeah.
So let's make them budget
Because
with
no one
size
needs
3.
drum anymore.
No, everyone needs drum. It's just like no one wants to buy them because they're just always getting more expensive.
Yeah.
Moving into the second rare for Dragon World, also known as
Dragon Knight.
Bartholomew. I don't know my fucking
Oh,
historical
yeah.
people. I'm sorry.
Nice
Riding a
one, I
Oh,
like
god,
yeah, this is a thing.
Nice one on likes.
riding a goddamn turtle ship. But yeah, pay 1 gauge and on call if you either have 3 less life or 2 other Dragon Knights. Which if you're playing Dragon Knights, it's kind of natural.
Easy.
Draw 2
Yeah.
cards.
Like
Yeah.
literally
So,
a nice one on legs. I'm like Dragon Knight just inherently keeps getting randomly amazing shit, and then no one plays them.
Hi.
Legit. Like, what doesn't give you a draw in Dragon Knights now? Like,
They
what
have an impact
Yeah,
monster that
absolutely.
gives you a draw. You have a set spell that gives you an extra charge and draw. You have a fucking you have size 2s and size 1s that fucking give you draw. Like, what doesn't draw anymore this day?
Yeah,
El
like,
Quixote,
legit.
and that's why I moved them out the deck years ago. Like the main man himself is now like just dead to me.
Yeah, because
Well, the main him, the young him, is still used.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
younger version is still good, definitely. Speaking of more things that draw cards, Burning Rapier.
Yeah, which is poor man's Flare Fang.
Pretty much. And that's why I buddy Flare Fang. No need for that shit.
Basic ability, just on link attack with another Sun Dragon, draw a card, and once per turn.
That's a named ability, but it's all you would fucking restand it somehow.
Well, then again,
Yeah.
no, it's more like why would you have 2
Well,
of these
yeah,
on the
well,
field?
yeah, no, it's like, yeah, it's more like
Like,
That,
I would be fine with this card if it was 2 crit.
oh yeah,
Like,
definitely.
first of all, it's a rapier. I expected it to be 2 crit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like,
and
It's literally only got it's literally got 1k more power, but then it requires you to link, and it
Doesn't give you the
a gauge. Like, there's literally nothing better about this compared to Flare Fang.
Yeah.
and I repeat again, this is kind of the downside of having what's it called? Dragon Force being the basis of everything. Most of the cards that deal with like all these link attacks are kind of pointless unless you get Dragon Force. Which at that point means this card is only legit by the time you're at 6 life and have a ball on the field.
I mean, even with like the worst thing about this deck, and like even like what Bushiroad's not understanding, it's like yes, it's for Dragon Force, and that's the main reason behind all these link attacks. But at least when Dungeon came out, there was things like Tetsuya, and also even the link attacks actually helped with the current things that were going on in the meta, like Close Center, and they had Penetrate, and then things like Quen's, I mean, like not Quen's way specifically, Kirwa, like removing Soul, like they were relevant for at the time, but like they weren't good because no one, like, they weren't good in the sense where the link attacks were good. It was because Tetsuya was good and all the other things were good. But like they just like completely went left field when it came to fucking new Sun Dragons, and then just went too crazy in the link attacks, not understanding like actual base reasons for actually having these abilities.
Speaking of weird effects, Mara Power. Counter pay 1 life to equip a Sun Dragon from your hand by paying its equip cost.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally random. It's shit.
Like, you can play Dragon Force at 7.
No, technically speaking, if you're at 7 life, you could pay the life, and that does release you for release condition. Funny enough.
No, I know that's what he was saying. Literally, if you're at 7, just you can
like,
go into Dragon Force with this and attack counters.
But it's like, are
Hooray,
you
counter
really
speed.
playing? Like, how many other weapons are you playing where it's like you want to get that extra attack? Because that's using a very specific card out of your hand.
Also,
And you're
you know, Bushy, for like how many ever since they've been released, they've been waiting for actually good sized ones in the Sun Dragon lineup. Can you please work on that?
Yeah.
like this is like literally every single decent card has been just a size 2.
A
All the size
two, an
1s.
impact monster, or just random card that helps them.
Then we got Dragon Twin Sword Ball Saber, which is, if I remember correctly,
This is budget fucking Dragon Force, which is
yeah, this is
Like, remember how I literally just said, yeah, why are you playing other items other than Dragon Force in this build? Apparently Booster Road left the same items, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
build. It's 2/2, 1 gauge, and on Link Attack it gets a double attack, not
Right.
restand, just a straight up
I
double
just hate
attack.
this thing because
Pretty much.
because for a gauge it has still 2K power. I'm like, why
Yeah,
doesn't
like,
it have
I-
like 5 so we can at least hit something on the side?
Like that's
Well,
what
here's
I feel like this thing could be 4K power.
Well, see, here's the thing, and this is the design choice around it. It's because it's literally for the fact of you're going to be link attacking, and most of the new Sun Dragons that are out has decent power, but just really shitty critical. So it's like you're probably going to be swinging in for a very average number of like say 7/3 crit for a link attack. And if you have a left and a right, that's basically your attacks. But basically, you're still limiting yourself to only 2 attacks for that turn, really.
Yeah, and it's like linking is okay in this meta, but like because just every deck has like shields that can stop link attacks. It's like link attacking is like little too risky.
It's so fucking
Half the time.
vulnerable. It really is just more vulnerable, way more than it was in the past. Also,
Yeah.
random impact monster for Sun Dragons.
Yeah, so Horos eradicate flame, or
and pretty much on call bop every single thing that isn't a monster on everyone's field. Oh god, I just realized that.
Set impact.
Also, I actually only just realized it's actually destroy every single thing on both players' fields.
Yep.
So pretty much, if you don't, so once again, if you don't have Dragon Force, say goodbye to that Ball Saber we just mentioned.
What about Ball Guard?
That's a nice ball saber you have there. Be ashamed if something happened to it.
Yeah.
But I did this to myself. But no, but it burns your opponent for each one. So I mean,
and then it has like what, penetrate? Yeah, move, penetrate.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting to say the least. Like, I feel like this is more of a really heavy side deck against stuff like that plays multiple.
Like you go against Dark Heroes, it works. Like you go like, hey, buy damage, buy set spell, buy item.
Oh, you're playing Pillars, right?
Cool, Chris. Damn it, I was trying to avoid that.
No, I'm going to be talking about this for the rest of this, but like real talk.
Wait, like, Chris, is the card that triggers us a rare and uncommon?
I think it's one of them. It's one of those.
All of them. Just all of them. But yeah, you're playing that
Tyrannosaurus. Hey, you know what we should do? We should make better Iblis and make her rare.
Yep. Yes.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Well, wasn't Iblis? No,
Iblis was one gauge, but this card is still way better. Its conditions are way easier, and it's fucking power.
It's better than Iblis. I throw a rare, but then no, never mind. He was a double.
And an SP.
And God forbid you're ever at exactly 5 life, because then you're getting.
Oh god, the magic life for this deck.
Yeah, no, literally, I was at 9 life, equipped Ogre Demon Slayer with this on field, paid 4 life just to get to 5.
Just to wreck house. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get a magic number on that, it's actually pretty decent.
825, size 3. Oh my god, this is a deity. I mean, it's not like it's really relevant, but I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense, but it's funny.
They've been releasing a lot of deities recently.
Oh god, it's a god.
Yeah.
So it gets penetrate and extra crit, but basically, if you're at 5 or more life, you get the penetrate. But if you're at 5 or less life, you get a critical. Hey, if you're at 5 life, you get both of these.
And you're fed under.
Um,
Over that, you got the
And
dick.
it already has double attack and soul guard. So I think the better thing about this is, I know it would make this card way stupider, but I'm just saying if they switch those around, I think this card would be way better. Like
What just
5
yeah,
or more life,
more?
you get the crit.
But I mean, the crit's kind of more where you want to go anyway. So it gives
Well,
you
no,
more.
but I think
like,
it makes
doing that will give you an
I think
incentive.
it makes more sense design wise. Like if you're at 5 or less, if you're already losing, then you kind of want to push. So then having the extra crit when you're low on life makes more sense. So it is probably
Yeah.
better in design wise.
I mean, again,
Anywho,
whatever.
uh,
It's like it's still
mo-
like, even if you don't have the
Scan
crit,
it.
it's double attack.
moving on to Tyrant Diavolo.
Wow,
Which
we just
is,
went from a deity to a devil. Okay.
We've done that plenty of times. It's called his modi. It's called Miseria to his modi, or Miseria
Anyway,
to Dark Miseria. Take your pick.
Tyrant Diavolo with the stand King Crimson. Anyway,
God dang it, Chris.
I'll make bad jokes this whole time. But yeah, counteract. If you have a Tyrant item, pay 2 life, pop by a size 2 or less.
Yeah.
Really not bad.
Death grip
I mean,
1 legs for 2
Death
life.
grip on legs, 2 lives. Which if you're playing Tyrants, you're going to be gaining that life with Hungry Wolf. So
Yeah.
honestly,
Well, not even
I think-
just Hungry Wolf, like the null we're gonna get to later. Tyrant healer, like this
Tyrant
is not. This is not a. Unfortunately, this is the dumbest thing to say, but 2 life is not a cost in this deck.
Yeah, literally, like your life is not a cost. Like I will spend all my life like immediately in this deck. Then we got Pyramid of the Danger Emperor.
the start of an entirely different series of cards, apparently, and by that I mean like 3 cards.
Because they didn't know what to do with Armor Knights afterward, and they said, "Hey, maybe we should make them not rely on items, so we just make a 2-card archetype."
Yeah, 3 card. 4 card
4
actually.
card. Okay.
Don't even start. Anyway, but basically we're gonna get into the mummies later. But this is 2 gauge, and at the end of it, everybody's turn. Call a mummy. Can I? We'll get into the mummies later, but this is basically just hey, weird return from the underworld,
Mummies!
which is not bad per se.
It's not bad because one, the mummies don't really have much of little. I'm pretty sure big mummies the only one for call cost, or just little mini mummies.
No, none of them have call costs. Neither of them have.
Yeah, every one of the mummies are free that we have.
Okay, so literally the whole thing is like it's for both players. Like, what is it? Both players start phase.
No, end
Yeah.
phase.
End phase. Oh, never mind.
Actually, no, wait. No, at the beginning of each player's turn. My bad. I'm bad.
Yeah. So like literally, like you could use it as a chump block for your opponent's turn. Then at the beginning of yours, you just go like, oh, now I get it back again. So it's like it's kind of interesting.
They never die.
Essentially.
I mean, it's like skulls, but
It's
Better spell lineup.
well, no. Well, yeah, that's kind of it. Like literally, skulls have no life gain, and this deck has the most life gain.
Yeah. The mummies are very rush-oriented build, like even more so than probably any of the dangers. Like all they can do is attack. So honestly, this is not. Also, before anything, can I just say how weird this goddamn pyramid looks? There's a goddamn cobra on top of the pyramid.
Yeah.
Like, who designed this? Just who?
Mummies did.
Then we got
Ogre,
and we have
Olgar Demon Slay, which is
also known as God Weapon.
A Demon Slay, a Tyrant, and a weapon. Jesus, the full package.
Yep. Searchable by everything essentially.
Demon Slay, come forth. Tyrant Cerberus. Who cares? Anyway.
Pretty much. But yeah, pay 1 gauge and pay up to 5 life. There's a counteract to increase your critical by the life you paid, which trust me, that 5 life is practically nothing considering you have Hungry Wolf.
Yeah, like because if you just have a shield in hand and just gain 1 life in your hand, like I pay 5 life every time. Like 4 is the least I've ever paid with this card.
And guess what? He still survives because that's how this deck works.
Yeah, like literally, like I've never won more than like 2 life. Like I just pay all my life to win on by turn 2.
Yep. And if there's one thing that's gonna let you win by turn 2,
Cerberus Violent
hi.
Laser. Do we have to go over the shitty impact monster?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally,
we have to
okay,
go
pay
over
2 gauge
it.
and yeah.
Pay 2 gauge and
Essentially,
get nulled.
that's pretty
Pretty
much
much.
how it
That's pretty much this card. Like you can null it. It doesn't have penetrate. Like there's nothing really good about this.
like
Yeah,
I will
Remember
say
the
one thing.
episode where it was the most badass thing on the planet?
Yeah, in terms of design, and everyone doesn't draw a shield except Gao.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'll put it like this. My one argument against it, or for this in the long run, is that either they're taking a 7 crit weapon to the face, or they're probably gonna have to take this too. If anything, it's pressure, and honestly, I feel like that's probably the more important thing of the two here.
Yes, that's true. But then this card could be so obvious, even if you like don't expect your opponent to play it. Like if you're not gonna die from the overall attacks, you should probably just take the 7 and then just wait to see if they're gonna be dumb enough to drop this, and then you can just null that.
No, but see, that's the issue. That you're going to be waiting to take the 7, which at that point you practically just lost, like half lost on that, unless it's a weird mirror match. I'm just saying, like in general, it's like it puts more pressure down on the field, and
I
honestly,
mean, it's
and
also still removable. It's still hit by Pillar of Fire, so it definitely
yeah,
comes.
Magical goodbye.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it like this. It's basically a very huge distract. It's a threat, to say the least.
No, I
You
know
can't say-
because the weapon. Because I know the strategy. I mean, the show used it. It's literally the weapon's like distraction, distraction, and then you just drop this, and they don't expect it.
Yeah, exactly. And if they do expect it, well,
It just-
cool. They have to waste a shield out of that, which means either they didn't shield the
Yeah,
weapon.
but then this thing has a demon like call cost, so you have to have another monster if you want to do it like the next turn, and you have to have 2 gauge. And Tyrant doesn't spend a lot of gauge, but if you start doing it like say Asura and then a couple other things, it can start racking up, and then you won't have the gauge for this.
like just
Oh, yeah.
Tyrants don't have the room for it. Like that's the
Oh, hold
More
up,
jarring
Demon
have the
Godel,
room.
because this came back, and it came back with a vengeance.
Oh snap! Wait, is this add to
no,
Edgelord?
it didn't just come back. No,
This doesn't add to our Edgelord friend.
No, because one, he actually will play this, hopefully.
And also, this card's fucking stupid.
No, it
'Cause-
really is. It's what Arc should have been, and then it's even scarier than that.
Yeah. So
like,
remember Demon Gold Arc? Hi, my name is Demon Gold Arc. Basically, pay 2 gauge.
No,
on top
go
of it.
Derek, Joe, don't insult it.
Jesus. Basically, it's a bit of a cheaper Demon Gold Arc, as dumb as it is.
Okay, you can't say bit. It's 2 gauge.
No,
That's incredibly fucking free. For
Yeah.
impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 gauge
It's
put on top of the Dual
searchable.
Dragon. Searchable. Call Dark Final Face. You could even put it on top of itself.
Redirect effect, just like Demon Go to Arc, and then it has the Demon Go to Arc ability, but instead of weapons, it says items. So fuck Hero World finally.
But yeah,
And the obvious, like everything that can be said about the OG Demon Godel deck is pretty much said here. Except you can combine this not only can you just stack attacks with this during final phase as well. Well, during different final phases, obviously. Like just you attack with this like in one turn, and you just final phase call another one on top of it, and just keep stacking up your soul. But on top of that, you can basically search this out through the
Origin Demon Godel.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
no, wait. So searchable to Orange and Demon Gold, yeah, that's still a thing, obviously. But I mean, like you can call this out through the actual impact.
Oh yeah,
card,
yeah, Bursting Dragon Charge. Oh, that'd be funny.
which can search the deck for this anyway.
Yeah,
It's
but-
pretty silly.
but yeah, like
Actually, you
and
would
then
be better off just doing just literally if you did Dragon Bursting Charge, you could literally just search Origin Demon Godel, then search this, and then call it.
Yeah.
Jake, are you asleep? I'm sorry, I'm hearing snoring.
No.
Hold on. Okay,
Yeah.
what to say?
Like literally, you could just Bursting
Right.
Charge into the size 1, then it searches this, then you can call this in the final phase.
What makes Origin stupid with this card is because of the increased stats. Origin makes this Bane hit every good like attack and defense number.
Like literally, if you combine it with cards that save its soul, or like in general, if you have another soul, like since you're calling on top of a dual dragon anyway, if it's like say something like say you call the demon go to arc, inherently have so much gauge. I'm just speaking hypothetically here. Like it already has the origin demon go to in soul. Then you call this on top. You can basically say get hit by a death modi, get rid of the non-origin demon go to soul, and then counterattack a death modi. What?
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. Like it'll be 7k defense, so that means you have to link it. Like there's rarely like.
Hey, guess what?
Deck,
Dual law. Dual law.
Stop.
That card's never coming back.
Wait, what the shit? Regal Orion got reprinted? What the fuck?
Yeah, Regal Orion got reprinted, but before we get to that, hi, I'm God.
If you have an item equipped, draw a card, move.
Hello, God.
I really don't know how to feel about this card. One, because Ledge Road Heroes have already been moving to size 3s, so
3. The issue is that this is a good card, but because Legend Heroes are now a size 3 deck, this card will not see play because of that alone.
I mean, at least it's an. I mean, also wait, never mind. Asgard's also size 3s. Never mind. This card is completely irrelevant, unfortunately.
I'm very fortunate.
Like heroes are that Bush Road keeps the top important.
Like they randomly, and then like with that dual card, like the Arthur, it's like what? Oh wow, even alternate art, Jesus. Or they just looked different because it doesn't have foiling.
I think it's just because it doesn't have foiling.
Yeah, I think this still.
I've been saying, I swear, it's just different foiling. I'll check that before anyone else. But yeah, Regular Orion got reprinted, which is pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Then we got Ares.
Oh wait, there's one where's the card? There's one common that you need to, or uncommon that you need to take a look at.
Actually no, Regular Orion actually did get new art. My bad.
Okay. Oh, really looks similar to the old
when
one.
you get to uncommons.
It's still drawn by the same person, obviously. It's just
Ted, but
it looks different.
It looks like maybe at most he like stood up or got pictures of
it. So we have the sheep.
Yeah, I'm just
the sheep.
But yeah, Ares is on discard, pay gauge, destroy an enemy spell, which honestly not too bad if we're doing the Zodiac build still here. I mean, that's basically a gravity rest, and then on top of that, hey, nice item you had. Let me kill that. It really depends on the matchup, though. But honestly, obviously, again, if you're up against a Dragon Force build, that's not helping. But or anything that pretty much can't be destroyed. But any matchup that basically they already have an item.
It's almost like Zodiac said, "Hey, I'm here to wreck shit up," and then all of a sudden, Dragon Force showed up and said, "Fuck."
Well, that's kind of what Dragon Force does.
Oh
too.
yeah, Libra, Libra Star Sentinel Libra, fucking Bushy Road.
It's Libra spelled differently.
I don't even know if there's an actual real difference for the Japanese version, but yeah, but yeah, pretty much. Hey, more Zodiac specific stuff now, because why not? Monster back to the hand. I mean.
Oh yeah, this is the one that he used in the anime. Literally, it's just like.
I mean, I'll put it like this.
Like, it's not counter. That's my main problem with it. It's not counter.
I think Connor's screen is dying.
I guess.
Oh God, where is this call gonna go?
Oh, I got this. I got you, fam. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Jake will save the day. Oh no, he's back.
Oh, thank God.
Wow, you have no faith in me, Jalen.
No, dude, you literally can't keep the call alive without the fucking host.
Oh no, it was live this whole time.
It's the thing's still live.
Yeah, the thing's been live this whole time.
No, I know, but okay, Jake. Okay, never mind.
Anywho, slight technical difficulties here. But yeah, when it comes to Libra, it's just kind of weird, only for the fact that, God, how much gauge are you having in Legend Zodiac? Because I'm not gonna lie.
Literally, unless you're just spamming Aquario every turn, you're not really gonna be keeping that much gauge.
That's why it's like, honestly speaking, Libra is like.
Also, its
It's
stats are
great.
ass. Like it's reversed what you want in a size 0. It's 1-1-3, not 3-1-1.
Yeah, it's like great in concept, horrible in everything else, really.
Horrible in execution, horrible in fucking like staying alive. Also, Starfall Knight got reprinted. That's the thing.
With the greatest start in the world.
Yes.
Oh, let me see this new one. I know it got reprinted. I like so I already knew.
Kagura version?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Ooh, ooh, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah. By the way, Connor, you're still not screen sharing.
Yeah, it's like still not showing screen share.
Technical difficulties today.
Lots of them.
Should I just screen share?
I guess.
Do it.
Probably a better internet than Connor at this point, anyway.
Facts.
But I guess I'll just verbally go into
Oh,
everything.
Connor died again.
Oh God. Geez.
Where will this call go?
What in
All
the
right,
name
so
of?
I don't know what's up with his internet.
Yes,
Well, the next
Galaxion.
one's Starfall Knight. I mean, who really wants to go over a reprint?
No, I just said that. That's what I was saying. I was just going down through shit. So because technically we have Galaxion next.
Oh
Which-
boy, everyone's favorite is gonna come out this stuff.
Because
Nexion.
I actually
Jack
I just
on Galaxion, size
The funny
3
part is-
Dragon Arms.
the funny part is I actually completely forgot that this is a size 3 Dragon Arms.
That shit's size 3? What the fuck?
Jake, you can shove it into Soul of Cards. No one cares.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at that shit in the opening, because, like, I still look at every monster like a character, and, like, that thing's a size 3? I don't know if I'll ever look at him the same again.
Oh, the funny part is I'm
this-
actually just confused. Actually, it's someone else has actually physically seen Galaxion, so I was like,
If it's
Wait.
in the soul of a monster or a jackknife and its card name, give it a critical. Also, if it's an impact monster, Jack, then just fucking make the attack unfucking nullifiable.
so pretty
So
much
this is what turns Galactical Punisher into Gargantuan Punisher.
basically. Case point with when it comes to Galaxion, aside from literally just being Ignite Blade as a size 3, which makes kind of 0 sense.
Ignite the blade.
Oh god,
It just kind of works.
Screechception. I'll stop.
Wait.
Connor's back and he's screech sharing.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm turning mine off.
Meanwhile, moving down the list, I guess still. We already went over Galaxion, so we're good. I'm actually going into Road Worker.
Yeah.
Which really
I know. I'm just showing the pick to everyone.
I guess. Road Worker, really strangely decent Dragon Arms. Basically,
Yeah.
if it's in the soul of a Neo Dragon, you basically get Dragonic Thunder for paying 1 gauge.
Yeah.
What's in there?
Dragonic Thunder for paying 1 gauge.
Dragonic Thunder.
Yeah, it's like Dragonic Thunder, the Dragon Arms.
Essentially, and it's constant. It really does well for control, and depending on how you're playing, because I know when I played, for some dumb reason when I'm playing Star Dragons, I get way too much gauge. It really does do wonders on actually using your gauge.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is this the thing? Wait, no, I don't think this is the thing that we're all gonna be afraid of. Yeah, that's not it.
Oh no, Eliminated Taurus is not that bad either.
Snake.
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
pay 1 gauge, and on call put a monster from your drop into the soul. So it's a Neo Dragon that actually gets Dragon Arms effects. Really not bad.
Yeah.
As a size 0 too, and if you have a size 3, it gets a critical. So honestly speaking, it's a size
It's
0 that
basically
actually
a Jace for 1 life that also like actually works with Soul Guard, like unlike most things.
And
But you're still
yeah,
probably
so-
not gonna play it because space.
yeah,
Space.
my favorite Dragon Arms in this set,
Why does this exist?
Hind Lance.
otherwise
is
known
this
as
the thing that-
hindrance.
Is this the thing that says I
Yeah,
can't
that
go
fucked
into
over
Monsters?
that tried to fuck over Gal.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise known as hindrance, because that's what it is, really. Basically, it's a Dragon Arms that if it's in the soul of a Zodiac, during opponent's final phase, they can't use or cast cards from his hand, or use act skills.
So what the hell can you do?
You can
Nothing.
sit there
Absolutely
and
nothing.
think about your life.
Like, you don't get the final phase if this is in the soul. Like, legit, like, your final phase never existed.
What if I
Literally
like
the
get to
only-
draw or something during
You
the
know what's
final
the worst
phase?
thing? You know what would be the funniest thing? And I swear to God, it's gonna happen. You can still declare final phase. It doesn't stop you from doing that. What if someone's dumb enough to think about responding? like they're just gonna hear final phase, they see a sun dragon, be like, oh, I need to destroy that. Use like a dragonic thunder. Just be like, yo, dumbass, your own card said I can't even use this.
Yeah.
We have Arms Commander.
But yeah, Arms Commander.
It's basically
I'm-
trying to replace what's it called? Brave Memory. Well, no,
I
Brave
feel like-
Memory. Because Brave Memory does like it's 5 or less, and it requires a gauge, and then this is without any gauge cost, and then it draws 2 just as well, and it's 6 life instead of 5 life.
Yeah, it's
Right.
just a setup that comes with it, and that gets a
Yeah,
little.
that's pretty bad for Star Dragon, honestly. Like people were like,
Like-
oh my god, you get to recycle your dragon. It's like you want them in the drop.
Yeah, like I'd be fine for just 3 like Dragon Arms or Neo Dragons.
Yeah, essentially, it would have been a lot better otherwise. Then we get into Star Magnum Dragopulse, probably one of the best legitimate backup weapons now. Because honestly, like even if you're still running Star Dragon Dragon Force, this is still a really good backup weapon.
Like it was out of left field, but it's still pretty cool and good.
Gauge and life, so basically the same you would be paying for Jack and Fang, except if it does damage, you get top deck the gauge, so it pays for itself the moment it does anything. And then on top of that,
pays for itself.
And pretty much after any battle that this thing attacks, you can drop a card and draw a card. So you get to filter out your hand constantly, which means you can drop Dragon
Discard
Arms.
Dragon Arms, draw a card.
Yep.
Drop extra Neo Dragons that you don't want to call, or just literally just drop dead cards. It really just does what it needs you to do, and honestly, it's really good for that.
Also, randomly
Like,
good size 3 coming next.
Yes.
Rain the Vertex.
Otherwise known as what?
Rain on these bitches.
That art is everywhere. But Rain the Vertex. Weird
the
size 3
impact
Neo.
monster I play that you should be playing is what?
Yeah, this is literally for Zwei, as odd as it is.
Wait, an impact monster in Zwei?
Yeah, this is kind of meant for it though, because it's pay 3 gauge and put it on top of a size 3 on your field.
Okay.
Attack if you have six monsters or dragon in the drop zone, it destroys one of your opponent's monsters, and it has natural double attack and soul guard. So pretty much,
That's dumb.
you attack twice, kill 2 monsters.
Yeah.
And God forbid you're up, and God forbid you're insane and you're up against someone playing like Revolted, like Dual Jaeger Revolted.
That's pretty much 4 soul gone.
That's 4 soul gone, and not to mention you already have a size 3, which probably means that has some kind of double attack. If not, you're playing Ozzy still, and you have like triple attack off of that.
Also, the funniest thing about this card is literally it kind of literally is the promo Ozzy that we don't have. So the funny thing is just like this thing kind of being like a slight replacement until that comes out.
A very slight replacement.
And
I
then
want
here
a cool
comes the
I want a
Zodiac
cool
form.
impact monster for my Ein.
And then here comes the Zodiac that no one really everyone only cares about because we're not going to get Twin Star, and it's better than Twin Star.
Yeah, like it's the Zodiac's 9 through 11.
Yeah, because it's just kind of just really weird. The Legend World build, the Legend World effect isn't really that great, and then the Star Dragon effect is a lot better than that.
Pretty good.
Really?
Like the Legend World build is just like, okay, I don't know what matchup you're up against, but it's not that great. And then obviously comes the Gravity Rush.
Star
It's
Dragon
literally just-
World is great. Okay, cool.
No, pretty much everything we praise good Zodiac for, except with really shitty on-call effect.
Yeah.
It's still better than
Like-
Twin Star, but it's
Yeah, I'd rather have this be as the on-call Zodiac than the Twin Star.
Moving up to a very, 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 very good card.
Yeah, Warrior
opinion.
Emperor Red Arthur.
This card actually concerns me. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking on release, I'm like, this thing concerns me to high hell.
So did Arthur just find like Road Blader's armor like on the middle of the street?
Yeah, kinda.
Or no. Him and Roadblader just said, "Hey, since the duel thing is happening, how about we combine the new age heroes and the old age heroes? How we do that? The fusion dance."
Fusion
then we
dance.
became and then we became Common Rider Blade, and then okay, and moving
Shut
on.
up! I knew you were gonna make a comment, right?
It's a hero world card. Leave me alone. Anyway, but yeah, pay one gauge, or if you want to transform into this card, which is actually really not a bad idea.
Actually, based on sorry
By the
to cut you off.
go ahead.
I was reading the flavor text, and I was like, "What?" I'm like, "This thing seems like this is like a mixture of like literally what happens if Legend and Hero World actually like fuse together. Like leader of the Pendragon Squadron of the Round Table. It literally sounds like a future version of Knights of the Round Table."
That's
No, but anyway, what's it called? So it's pay one gauge to call, or you can transform in Legend World of all things by paying a gauge in life. And
you could
then-
already do that, you idiot. It's
And
called
returning up to
Makuro.
one item. Bullshit equipment change, but it's not equipment change, so you can use it. But it's not equipment change, so you can use it more than once per turn now.
we're not using
Cologne,
Makuro. We're not
At the
using
risk
shut up.
of Jalen wanting to punch me in the face, you could already transform in Legend World. It's called Makuro.
Jake, we know.
You're not funny.
I
Moving
think
on.
I am.
No,
A four of is always better than a one of.
Anywho,
Oh wait, that's a Divine Dragon Knight. Ooh.
God damn it.
No,
Okay,
No,
let
no, we have-
Cologne finish.
we're trying to get. I want to sleep tonight. By the way, just saying. Anywho, on attack, if you have four more different heroes or superheroes in your drop, this card gets double attack for no apparent reason. So it's a double attacking monster and a double attacking item, which
Mhm.
honestly speaking is really not bad for either. Though I feel like it's a lot better for actual Legend World heroes because they need that.
Yeah. They
And
needed
and
an actual item.
yeah, and combine this with a sword that we're going to be talking about a bit later. Legend World heroes get really, really dumb.
Mhm.
Damage.
Like,
And we have
We have out of left field fucking fucking dual card Armor Knight Death Gaze. Like what the shit?
the only really bad dual card we've gotten.
So
it's a rare
Armor
too,
Knight
trust me.
Dragon, Death Gaze Dragon.
Yeah.
The card's right there, dude. Anyway, no, I'll put it like this: amazing in concept, horrible in execution.
Like
Like, they
in Armor Knights,
special
it's
shit.
already bad because why would I ever want to play this? And then Darkness Dragon World. For one, this thing only accomplished one thing. If someone's playing Cold Blade, they are actually proven retarded.
Yeah. Like I feel like maybe I don't know like if it might have been like I feel like this thing could have easily been 2 crit and special strike too.
Honestly,
Like
a straight upgrade from OG would have been nice.
Yep.
It's so bad because it's a worse version of Death Gaze SD, and that should never come out of anyone's mouth. That a super deformed form is better than the fucking dual card form.
Or if not, have penetrate. In all honesty,
Yeah.
it has it's an Armor Knight. It's in Danger World. It probably should have just had straight up penetrate.
Or if
so
you,
have
or something like if you have an item, give this card double attack. Something.
Yeah.
Like there's so many things it could have been, but it's not. Moving on to Joan of Arc.
Like coming back out of nowhere, and then it's a dual card for like it's a hero and a Dragon Knight.
It's like Joan of Arc getting a nice revival, and I do love the art.
And then it still looked pretty bad. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, pretty much because it's when a card goes back to the hand, top deck to gauge, which honestly I feel like that's once again a lot easier to pull off in Hero World than Dragon Knights.
You mean Legend World?
Hero World, shut up. No, I know, but I mean, because Dragon Knights really all they're doing is like. I know Dragon Knights had like an idea of putting cards back to their hand, and they had Dragonic Maneuver and stuff for that. But those are counters, and those are stuff you want to like do on your opponent's turn. And honestly, it's like, I guess, but this thing really shouldn't be. The thing really shouldn't be on your field if you're playing Dragon Knights. For heroes, maybe.
Yeah.
and
E-
equipment
even
change
that
kind of.
If it Link attacks with a Dragonite or hero, you gain a life. So basically Kuguru, but Kuguru's already asked to begin with.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, once again, I feel like this is more meant for heroes, but it's not that great, even for heroes.
I need a
Uh,
hero.
Give me a
Um,
second to load.
Well, Connor's
by the way,
dealing
I
with
think we
that.
actually. By the way, I actually completely forgot to mention. Because apparently we just ran over it. An uninvited deity inspector. Because apparently I just completely forgot that one.
No, that's what we're about to go on over right now, and like Connor's
Yeah,
just
I'm-
doing like
I'm trying to load the page for deity. Okay. Oh, there we
Wait.
go.
Yeah, pay to life called Zodiac.
Zodiac search card.
What can I say? It calls Zodiac. Yay.
Pay to life, pay the call cost. You got a Zodiac. There you go. End of story.
Yeah. It's Zodiac's 12 through 16.
And then for the last dual card, we have a really weird card, Hiding Bomber.
Dragon Spell Hiding Bomber.
Is this the thing that's gonna make my iron really nice?
Yes.
It's gonna make your Ein weird.
It's because it's kind of really your deck's only fucking option to deal with fucking executioners.
Pretty much. Executioners and annoying size ones.
Yep, because basically only during your opponent's turn you can pay a gauge to pop a monster back to the hand or
Or destroy it.
or destroy it.
I like that
Yeah.
it's Pillar of Fire.
It's
Sort of.
potentially
Better.
with Pillar of Fire without the
It's
closed
5 or less
center.
defense, and returning is really iffy. Like
I think it you're never really returning.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I think it's just straight up counter removal.
Like the returning is literally just for people who are playing stuff like Barking Solomon in Magic World, but even then it's like honestly it's
we have Magical Goodbye and good to go for that, so why would we pay a gauge?
And got Billy the Kid.
Billy's a
Still
kid.
laughing at this being a card.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
Why are Cowboys invading Dragonites of all decks?
Like real
That
talk.
team has always been bad.
Do I have to bring up Kamen Rider back?
At
into this
least
conversation again?
Amelia Earhart the Dragon Knight made sense. This is just
Red
out of
Baron
left
and the
field.
Dragon Knight. No, Red Baron and the Dragon Knight.
Once again, do I have to bring Kamen Rider back into this? Because there's a fucking
No,
dude.
no. You stop.
Moving on. Barry is a kid though. Pay 1 gauge and on call to drop because why not?
To get
And
2K
then-
power, seriously. This is the effect that requires to get 2. Like you mill 2 for power. And then it's only if you
Yeah.
get 2 monsters. What the fuck?
And if you have 3 different monsters in your drop,
And this is why you play it in Zwei. No, I'm kidding.
No, you don't.
I'm kidding.
It's why
The funny
there
part is
should be not.
funny part is
It's why there should be not a single size 2.
the funny part is you actually can't get away with this in Zwei because actually only checks for monsters, not actual Dragon Knights. It's actually more generic than I thought.
But
So this is, I think it was actually designed for Zwei in mind, which is bad.
yeah, but
Spirit beat Dragon.
Rawr.
Oh yeah, this disappointing piece of shit. Oh god. I hate this thing.
if I remember correctly, this was the horrible Tetsuya.
No,
Oh,
well, this is
no,
not Tetsuya. No, this is the
No.
Rockstar.
This was this is like disappointing Quinn's way.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah, this crap.
the card after this, I believe, is the Tetsuya.
A second, but
I like
basically
the
it's
design of it. It's a rock and roll guy, if that counts or anything.
It just
I mean,
why would I give Ball's effect to something like?
Why do I have to
get that.
link to get a less powered? I mean, you're linking, so you probably have more power or it just enough power to be just like original Ball. But then this is the only card that gets penetrate.
yeah, that's on like.
Well, no, not even
and-
this. It says a Sun Dragon, so you could pick something else, but still, it's probably gonna be the same result.
I like
Yeah.
how its stats are reverse ball.
Yep.
like,
And
at
why
that
is it a
point-
size 2? Like that's what
and once again, if you're playing the deck, you're playing Dragon Force, and if you're going to be playing Dragon Force, that means you're playing Ball. You don't have space for this.
Also, move. It's not going to help this card be any better. It's
Like,
it's
it
like
just-
Bushy just keeps forgetting. Like early on, like when we got to the double rares, it's like, hey, they actually kept it in mind with the triple rares. And everything below it, they're just like, we don't know what the fuck to do.
Oh yeah, this thing.
Yeah, this is the Tetsuya I was thinking of.
Oh yeah, this thing that
Yeah.
just failed at being a Tetsuya, which was.
How do you fail at being
It failed to
dancing
be-
Leaf and Tetsuya?
Oh,
Because you have
easy.
to-
Read the effect.
Okay,
Yeah.
it failed at being Tetsuya, but it's actually still a really good card. You can't deny that.
Yeah, but
Because basically, if it links with a Sun Dragon, you have a standing Sun Dragon double attack.
Yeah.
So essentially speaking, if you have this and again Dragon Force, the only thing you're giving double attack is the third magical card on your field.
That's
Which
what I'm
has
saying.
to
It
be-
requires a full field to make it effective, which at least Tetsuya, you could like just have it in one card and then make it work for if you don't have that. But you have to basically commit to a full board at all times to make this card work.
Look at that, more SDs.
I mean,
yeah,
but yeah,
An SD
in all
for a
honesty,
card
let's
that
talk about
came
this.
out in the
Like
same
at
set.
least
What the
it's 2
hell?
crit, so that's why I say it's good enough. Like it's 2 crit. That's the way it's saved
This
up.
is an SD monster for a card that came out in the same goddamn set.
Welcome to Bushy Road.
I'm done
Yeah,
with life.
And completely different effect of dropping soul from cards, which is like okay. But
That's
I seriously don't. I seriously don't understand Bushiroad's obsession with dropping things out of soul now. It's really
If you're
confusing.
like the worst thing is they're giving it to Sun Dragons like with Assassin Ball. I'm like, don't they have Shine Storm?
yeah.
They do, but no
Like-
one cares.
No, everyone cares, and that's the problem of why they keep making this shit.
Yeah. So we got
I
Another
think the
Dragon
rest,
Junior.
I think the rest of this goddamn thing is just gonna be us just shit talking everything for like 3 seconds and just moving on.
Also,
Pretty much.
also, yeah, giving your item Shadow Dive weird as hell.
Yep. But this entirely defeats the purpose because the rest of the shit requires link attacks. So
Yeah.
And then also one at the end of that of the battle, like the
Your
item
item
attack, it goes away. Like who would want this? Also, they even deliberately. First of all, I still hate this. Wait, no, it says put this card. Like
Yeah.
like you can't keep this forever. And then it's just like why did I like one turn Shadow Dive and wasted a card on a monster on my field? Like
On all link attacks.
Wait a minute. I can make use out of that shit,
don't you dare try to put that in Ein, Jake.
but it's a 0.
Shut up.
But
also
interesting
specifically says
text.
put. No, also it says specifically put in drop, which means you actually lose your blade.
Oh, does it? Okay.
No. It says put
Yeah.
this card, not the item, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't
Oh,
carry the
yeah.
item. Like, the size
Okay.
of
If it got rid of Dragon Force, that card would have been ripped up like the moment they would have never come up with that concept. Really.
Yeah.
Retract
Solar
Sunbeam.
Yeah. I forgot what this one was.
Wait, we have
It's a counter
photosynthesis, now we
Dragonic
have Solar
Destroy.
Beam?
It's a
is
it's
it?
a counter Dragonic Destroy.
Pay 2 gauge, destroy any monster, which is
Oh.
okay.
Okay.
So it's okay, but it's like, are you really gonna be paying 2 gauge when you're playing this deck?
Yeah.
2 gauge, you need a Sun Dragon item, so that's probably 2 gauge or a gauge and a life already, so it's like no, fuck those.
Wait, hold on.
Bollocks.
Under Dangerous Stick is one of my new favorite monsters from the set. I have a friend who wants to buddy him just so he can say his deck's gonna give you cancer.
Oh my god. Also, ball exciting. Reason why no one wants to fucking play Barbed Wire anymore.
Yeah.
Barbed wire means nothing.
Remember
Remember how like the longest time we were waiting for Dragon Force and it's like this card is $30. I'm not buying this shit. And then ball exciting happened.
Mhm.
Ah, God.
If you have a monster ball dragon in its card name, so if you breathe air, cast cost, pay a life, you can counter stand an item on your field. You can only use 1 ball exciting once per turn. So fuck everything.
Yeah.
Because
My
we
life
had
is
to
worth
have
shit.
a reason. We had to have a reason to make the Dragon World one just have inherent answers to barbed wire. The other two, oh, you can get fucked by barbed wire. Dragon World, no, not allowed.
Yeah.
Stop that.
And in the worst case scenario,
So
it's
I feel like I should go back into my idea of making ball dot deck. No, I'm kidding.
no. I mean, in the worst case scenario, it's basically a pay one life transflame to an extent because you hit not only transflame, you just burn for 2 for paying 1 life in a weird way. Smack for 2.
Oh yeah, the new Sun Furnace thing.
There's a new Sun Furnace?
Yup, and it's a such
Yep,
spell.
solar battery type 1, which is
That
when
was
you literally just call a Sun Dragon. Top
It's
deck
a
engage.
brave fort that doesn't save your life, so I already think it's not worth. But every person's been mad at me saying it is worth. But hey, I don't play Sun Dragons.
Hey, you know where this is worth? With Annihilate Flame.
I was gonna say with like Flare Fang, like literally Flare Fang, gauge, draw, gauge.
I was gonna say with Annihilate Flame too, because hey, remember how I said it kills your set spells and items? Hey, this is a set spell. Do I care? No.
Gauge. Hooray,
Yeah.
Gauge.
Yeah,
I like this card.
Tyrant Griffin.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Griffin. I'm surprised they didn't spell like how they've been spelling Griffin before, like with a Y.
on attack, gain a
Yeah.
life, and it has double
Grapple.
attack for 1 gauge.
It's
and
their
1 crit.
Blade Wing Phoenix. Is anyone gonna play it? Probably fucking not.
No. Nope.
Because 1 crit. Who the fuck cares?
No one.
But your item is like 7. You're fine.
Like
So-
it's 1 crit.
You use this motherfucker to board wipe. That's
If
what you
you're
do
not-
with it.
Sun Tyrants don't give a shit about your field.
Your 3s are too valuable.
Also, Tyrant Ogre. Just I just want to know why this is Executioner. I
Oh,
really
Yeah,
grrr.
like you're
Just for reasons, I guess. I don't know.
like it has everything to do
this
with
the
life.
executioner, not
So
dark.
why doesn't it have to deal with drop zone
Just
setup?
ruin.
Like that's actually just really backwards.
Yeah.
Tyrant Eagle.
You know everything that should be your buddy.
Yeah.
You put your hands on a Tyrant deck and say you're gonna play it. This is your buddy. This is your buddy for all of time and in all eternity.
Yeah, like unless we get another Tyrant Monk buddy call mechanic, this is your buddy.
Like, if you have a Tyrant item, reduce the size by 1, so it's a 4/2 size 0. Yeah, let's move on. This, if you gain a life, put a soul from a card on your opponent's field to his or her drop zone. This ability acts once per turn. If you buddy gift, you instantly get this ability. You don't have to wait to gain life for your spells and other monsters. You just straight up get it, and then you can still do it on their turn with your fucking abilities and spells and all that shit.
So basically, it becomes an on-call drop a soul.
With 2 crit, and if there's an item, it's a size 0, so it can go even more ham with Asura. So many reasons this card is fucking
Yay.
bae. Like this card is straight up fucking bae.
And then we have
Jin
Tyrant
guy.
Genie. But I mean Jean,
Jin.
which when your item attacks, you gain 2 life.
Interesting, to say the least.
Interesting. It makes the eagle work.
Like it's interesting, but again,
Like
You're
like honestly, Asura is just like one of the main cards you call. So then the fact that like most things like your ones are literally just gonna be healer and like basically eagle. The other ones aren't really worth it.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Battle Aura Rampage, also known as Are You Insane? The card.
Also, as in, hey, we made what's it called?
A worse super string for replenishment.
No. Well, yes, but no. This is literally the what Bull Retaliation should have been.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's still ass, but it makes more sense
because it's pay as much as you want to get
because
as
you
much
actually
gauge.
can choose how much you.
Yo,
want
wait,
to
I
instead of-
like how the card in parentheses says you cannot pay life equal or more than your main life. Fuck, I can't kill myself with this card.
Yeah.
You literally can't say you didn't win.
Fuck, I can't use this card to end the game.
They
You didn't win.
They deliberately wanted Polanco to not like use this card.
Like, I don't know why they don't have that. Like, why they don't allow you to kill yourself.
No, that's the worst part too. I'm like, wait, so you can cast cards that need to pay a life at 1 life, but you can't use this to kill yourself. What?
They're figuring it out.
I just don't know. Anyway,
Like, if this
explosive
was-
demolition axe.
Yeah, which is ass the weapon.
Like when I first read this name, I'm like, hey, an item, and then it's a spell. I'm like, what?
Yep. Pay 2 life, and if you have a tyrant, well, if you have a tyrant item on your field, you pay 2 life. Pop a size 3 or a item, which is
World's best
weird.
item blasting, or fuck your size 3 deck.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
And I love its flavor text. Roar.
Roaring.
Yeah, no, like,
Invincible Dragon.
Wait, hold on. Is he casting Gargantuan Punisher?
no.
That'd be fucking
Sure,
hilarious.
looks like it.
And then we move on to the magic stick.
Oh
I
yeah.
got the
Magic
magic in me. Oh my god! I randomly accidentally scrolled down when I was looking at it on like my own thing, and I saw Cy Scott commenting. I'm like, oh shit.
So yeah, basically this is another one of those mummy cards, and eventually we'll find what the hell those mummies are. But
They're
another
near the
2-gauge
bottom.
card, another 2-gauge card, which is concerning considering that it's like we already have 2-gauge for the pyramid. This is another 2. Thank God the mummies
The
are
only-
free.
like,
It's
that's
not
the
like you're
only-
doing much with the rest of the deck.
Yeah,
Like engage.
Okay, the card as an item is this basically might as well just be a set spell as well because it's not really used as an item. It's basically rest it to call a mummy as a counter, which is not bad. It helps you just push for game, which is kind of how mummies work. And if you're insane and you want to save this, you can also use this to body block. So it's,
Yep.
it is 2 different uses, which is not bad.
yeah.
It's either use this to push for game, or you can use this as a counter Starfall Knight kind of.
Then we get on to literal cancer.
My buddy will give you cancer. I have a friend who wants to make a deck with that as his buddy, just so he can say that.
Like,
What-
what Saint Cancer even do again? Like, I completely
Remember the 10-2-8 with double attack, like the big old fucking thing.
Okay, so cancer is 3
Oh, is that what-
gauge, and if you have
Cancer
3
is a dumb
stars on your
card.
if you have 3 stars on your field, it gets 1 crit and it has natural double attack. So it's basically just
Damage.
Damage.
it's basically what OG Armonite Demon was, except for 3 gauge instead of 2,
And sending a monster.
and sitting monster. But
And
yeah,
then the worst thing, it even requires more of a field to even get that extra.
I mean there are ways to go about this, but it's really awkward.
Fury of Odin. Oh wait, never mind. I remember this thing. This is okay.
Yeah, this is a dumb card. Also known as I Hate Pillars.
Hey, it's Legend World. You act like that world's a threat to us.
Yeah, true. Pay gauge, drop a card from your hand, pop all size once. So Dragonic Thunder, meet your maker.
Remember Gorgon Medusa? No one does. Anyway, remember that. Now it's a spell, and it's actually useful.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, hey, Dragonic Thunder, meet your maker, the King of Thunder.
Oh, you know what it's like? It's like Wrath of Zeus, but it actually fucking works. Also, Breath and God reprint, pay 2 gauge, nullify a spell or destroy a set spell.
Yeah.
If you have Berserk Guard in
Yeah,
your drop, pay 2 gauge, return to your hand, and discard a card.
Anyone who you played Legend World before? Yeah, cool.
Light of Guidance.
Then we have the. Why is this a Guardians? My one concern is why is this a Guardian? But counter drop a card out of your hand and then get yourself a gauge and reduce next damage by 0.
Remember, defeat them in my place. This is just as bad.
Yeah, this is just not good.
But it's not good.
Especially-
I just don't like it because it breaks the 5/5 rule.
Yeah. Also, it's just a really bad Guardian card. Why is this? I would never play this in Guardians. Guardians have hand issues. And then we have the other concerning sword, Gallatin, which basically
Counter
is
Dragon Fearless.
Counter Drago Fearless if you have 4 heroes in your drop.
Pretty much.
And you can use equipment change to keep your item, which combined with Red Arthur, that's basically
6 attacks.
No,
I mean,
well,
6 damage. I'm sorry.
So, yeah, six damage, 3 attacks coming from just your item slot. So anything out of your weapons.
And then how about the other Red Arthur that you'll probably play alongside it, so you can Captain Answer all up, and that's it.
Yeah, so basically, like if you have Red Arthur as a monster and a actual item, that's
10 attacks.
Yeah,
10 damage.
Well, that's 10 crit, not 10 attacks.
Oh wait, you're right. 5 attacks. I'm dumb. Math. What is it?
Yeah. And then again, and put like Gawain or something, and you have like another one. But either way,
I'm so dumb. I read the next card as Meteor Arms. I'm like, wait, there's a size 3 Meteor Arms. I'm like, wait, no, I'm dumb. This says Meteor Swarm.
No, because this is the size 3 that impact card from earlier is based off of.
Oh yeah.
The actual dragon one.
Zenith later. Pay 2 gauge. Put the top card of your deck into the soul. If you have 8 or more monsters in your drop zone, it gets penetrate. When this card attacks, if there is a monster in this card's soul, so if you breathe air, for this turn, this card gets double attack. Move and soul guard.
Very basic, but also very crappy.
Yeah, I mean, if it was 6K defense, I would give it some credit, but then it's
Connor died again.
Still not good.
Nice job, Connor.
Whatever, we're still gonna go without him. Dragon Arms Debris Sweeper. Oh wait, I remember this. Oh, Cologne. This is our favorite.
Dragon Arms. I hate
Dragon Arms. Fuck pillars. If this card is in the soul of your Neo Dragon, your opponent cannot call monsters from his or her drop zone, because fuck Devil Fever in Skull Warriors, if that was relevant. Mummies now. Wow. There's a card that comes out that literally fucks a new deck that comes in the set. Thanks, Bushy.
well, then again, you could technically say the same thing of Ball Overrush and Zodiac.
I mean, true. But those are generically. This is for specific decks.
Like, well, actually, hell, like if you want to go back on that, we had like last set we had what's it called, Lariat and Jaeger.
True. When your Neo Dragon with this card in the soul attacks, you may put a card from your opponent's drop zone to the bottom of his or her deck. Cross knives. Now you're all wondering why the fuck does the second effect exist? Easy, because Devil Fever requires a drop zone setup. What should we do? Make a card that make sure you can't cast Devil Fever, and then while it's stuck in their hand, make sure they have less setup.
Like literally just put all the size ones back to the bottom. So and
there's no targets, and then even if they have the pillars, they don't fucking do anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, this card is so deliberately fuck pillars. Yep. I just can't believe they actually made this.
Like, honestly, I feel like
Bush for deciding where's the shaft instead of Fifth Omni.
No, because Fifth Omnis have been running rampant for 2 seasons and it's okay. But fucking pillars run rampant for 2 fucking sets and they gotta hit them like fucking trucks.
Pretty much.
It just makes so little sense to me. Like, it's not just, oh, I played a deck, I'm salty you're hitting it. It's literally, why are you hitting a deck that only just got super relevant recently instead of the deck that's been relevant for far too long?
They think the pillars have been relevant since set 1.
A year now.
Anywho, moving on to less
Jack Arms J Holder.
Really horrible card, honestly. Because basically, if it goes into soul of a jackknife, you can pay a life to put a card from the soul to the hand.
Yeah.
Like, this literally only exists for, what if you want to put your Aster that was in your soul into your hand so you can call said Aster? If someone's still playing that.
Are people still playing Aster? Do I need to worry about that piece of crap anymore?
Like unless you're playing something that I don't even know. Like, you'd have to basically have a non-Dragon Arms in the soul to make this relevant, and even then, it's like, are you playing a Dragon Arms to fix your soul? You literally putting this in the soul doesn't even give you soul properly because you get rid of a soul in the process. So it's kind of a waste.
It's a pay a life for you didn't even increase the cards in your hand. This did literally just nothing. Oh, here's the card that makes Zodiac way too relevant.
Eliminator.
Give him a
Dust
second
Remnant.
while I attempt to get to it.
Its body has no fixed form, therefore it was scorned as trash. That's its flavor text.
Anything but trash. Like, honestly speaking, if that's what ends up happening when it comes to people.
Oh god,
thinking
wait, it actually is. This card can only be called to the left. Oh shit. Well,
Why
I
did you
thought
think it was anywhere except you thought it was anywhere
Okay.
except
I thought it was on the right. One, because it's supposed to be the opposite of Star Remnant, and then second of all, I would think they would be nice enough to let you have this, and Star Remnant on the same field, but I guess fucking not.
But basically, Zodiac's left. I mean, I was gonna say
Zodiac
Zodiac's
and this card are impenetrable.
See, I was gonna say Zodiac's right hand man, but then I realized you can only go to the left. But anyway, pretty much if you have Zodiac on the field,
Yeah.
card monsters on your field can't be destroyed by card effects or returned
Well,
to the
not
hand.
monsters. It's just him and Zodiac.
Sure.
I'm just saying. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not likely they're gonna have another. You're gonna have another monster on the field other than these two.
Yeah, but I mean, like in the long run, basically, it's like cool.
What size is
Okay,
this
Zodiac players.
Yeah.
Here's a
Never
strat.
mind.
You should really go for buddying this and then playing buddy recall. So they can never get rid of this.
I mean, like I play for this, but I still buddy Zodiac because
Shut the fuck up.
I gotta make up for the other Chris not being here, but but really, it's like, God, literally any deck that focuses on literally main phase destruction or anything has to go through this thing first with an attack.
Hey, another card that fucks pillars. Thanks, Bushy.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't wait till we get to that generic spell. I can't.
Oh,
wait.
me and Chris, you guys might as well just mute your mics and wait till it's over.
Oh, don't worry, I'm leaving the
Then we
call
have
at that point.
We
Jack
got
and I
Jack-
think
It's just a
Jack
one
Knife
gauge less.
Also known as not Bernova.
Yep, basically pay to gauge if
Link
you pay to gauge you have a jack if you're about not even if you're about to well it is if your life would become 0 it becomes 1 and that's it. Also, I think I remember in the anime them deliberately saying you can't hurt him for the rest of the turn.
Yeah, which is really backwards.
Yeah, like yeah.
So wait a minute. Hold on. Isn't everything in Star Dragon World like Jackknife now? Everything in a deck that's not Zodiac, isn't it just Jackknife?
No, it's Zodiac.
Yeah, there's basically only
Versus-
2 builds
yeah.
in all of Star Dragon, Jack and Zodiac.
So this basically means have a monster and you live.
But that's 2 gauge, and then
Kinda.
second, if you're playing a card to make sure
Yeah.
you don't die, you're already losing.
No, I'm just saying for me,
Yeah, like-
if I was playing the deck and had everything, I would just keep it around as provision. But in order to activate it, my general condition is have something out and I live.
Okay, yes, Jake, but in context, 1, you have to save 2 gauge, and 2, you have to be planning to die. You shouldn't be planning to die.
Okay.
It's basically 2 gauge for a null that in a specific situation.
Yeah.
I don't plan to die. I live every day like it's my last.
Well, it's just like this card's basically pay 2 gauge for a null that works basically when you're about to die. So that's just a waste.
Yeah, but then we have Leg Blade Expel.
Because,
Which is
another leg-based weapon.
I mean, I like the leg blades, but this is like the other leg blade. This one's just really bad.
Yeah,
Which
you
is literally-
remove soul, and
Yeah.
then it
To kill-
destroys this. It either destroys the size one or less or a spell, which is okay.
Like,
I
it
guess.
just-
Isn't this
Like,
just
we
the
haven't-
opposite of leg rejector blades?
Well, no, that one's like
Eventually.
a fucking like a.
No, I mean
What's it
like
called?
card. Isn't this just legs?
Well, they're both legs, but this is just supposed to be representing like what Doc. This one looks more like what Dr. Garo was wearing. The other one was just like its own thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
On to Dual Worlds now. Again. Hi.
Again.
I'm a Demon Lord.
Ooh, another,
Hey,
Another
the only
stupid-
card I actually give a shit about in this entire set.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
sure.
Jalen, you want to talk about it? Because
Connor, can I please go over it? Okay, I'll go over it. Paid to get it's a dual dragon. It's a
Danger
dungeon dual
Dungeon
dragon
D-
demon lord. No, fuck off. This is my thing.
No,
You were like, can I talk about it? Okay, I'll talk about it. Didn't even say shit. Jalen, put your pants on.
Shut up. 826 size 3. Dungeon enemy demon lord dual dragon. Me and Dev had an unholy love child, and this is what happens.
That's not a vision I ever want to imagine again.
Pay to gauge, top deck soul. Act. You made a scar card from your hand. If you do, destroy all monsters in your opponent's left and right. So basically, fuck open center decks. For this turn, this card gets critical +1. You may only use this ability once per turn. Double attack, Soul Guard, Lifelink 2. Key thing here. This is the first, and literally the first, size 3 Demon Lord that has double attack. It's been 3,000 years. Thanks, Bushy. And at least it's actually inherently good. Like, destroying the sides for a card in hand and increasing your damage output. And then only lifelink 2. And then if you're playing this in Dungeon, you should be... I mean, you could play it in Dual Dragons, but I'm just saying, like, seeing how Dual Dragons are probably going right back to Demon Godel, they probably wouldn't play this. But regardless, this card, like, in Demon Lords, you will just... put it back to your hand with the fucking Guardian spell, and you don't take the lifelink, and then rinse and recycle this thing's amazing ass fucking soul and all that.
Also, by the way, real quick, unfortunately, I actually have to be heading off, so unfortunately, I won't be able to go over the comments with you guys. So
No, Connor, we go out of order. We skip right to that card just so Cologne can be happy.
No, I'm going.
We'll
Okay,
skip
so
right
the way down to it. Don't worry.
So a real quick card.
This thing's a fucking common. It's even worse than Barbed Wire. Fuck Bushy.
What's the name of it again?
It's
Sharpness Field.
Okay.
Sharpness Field.
It's
Sharpness
number...
Field is
Armonite Mummies. Mummies.
It's number 110.
It's right above the secrets. Literally, just scroll to the secrets.
So those are like the only three
Anyway.
things we have to talk about: Clone's card, the Mummy archetype, and July,
Just
right?
the page is a little slow.
Yeah. God, Jesus, can you not scroll? But yeah, Sharpness Field, because we needed generic set spells again. Damage control was amazing. Sharpness Field is a set spell where everyone's monsters on the field get 1,000 power, because that makes total sense. And then all monsters on both you and your opponent's field can't be put back to the hand. So the entirety of Magic World gets screwed over.
Yeah.
Like, you can in Pillars, this is what relatively it does. You cannot, and literally cannot even attempt calling Teach Modai, your main fucking pillar. So, and ironically, this would be the main answer to getting rid of this. But since that's not an option, thanks to its own fucking thing, you have the Void Transformation, put it back in in your opponent's hand, and then you just reset it. Or if you're crazy enough, or it's game 2 or 3, Champ Modai, destroy it, and then. It already makes you annoyed because it's like they paid literally nothing to annoy the shit out of your entire deck, and you have to discard at least one card to get rid of it.
Yep.
Oh hi, we have a chat. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Did you not know that?
See,
for
reference, by the way, everyone here, Connor did not link me anything as far as a goddamn chat room, so I couldn't.
He never does.
Anyone.
He never does. But we still love him. I'm already there.
I'm gone, dude. I'm about to leave. You give this to me when I'm about to leave.
I had to Google it.
Anywho, I actually don't know Connor's channel. I just know him by talking. But so I have to head out. You fuck sharp.
Bye, clones.
Anyways, see you guys.
Yeah.
You guys continue.
Yeah.
Oh, he left.
Like, but just to go over, like, literally Sharpness Field, like, literally, Pillars get the Kaiserion treatment, but Fifth Harmony can roam free. End of story.
Well,
All right, so we were at what was it before?
That's what I'm going back up for. Just
Yeah, we were just on. We're on Successor Dragon Gaia Link.
yeah.
Gaia Link.
Oh god, I remember this. Oh god, I hate this thing. It's such a waste.
Yeah.
Was it 624 or 524? What the fuck is it? 524. Sun Dragon, Neo Dragon, Dual Dragon, and Star Dragon. It's pay gauge to call if your wait, what was it? If your opponent does not have a monster in their center, this card gets +1 crit. Oh, 3 crit, yay! When this card link attacks, you may put a card from the drop zone into this card's soul. Move in Soul Guard. Why doesn't it get soul from when you call it? I don't know.
This card is ass because it's like neither world likes this card, and it's like size 2 for Sun Dragons. Already have enough of those.
Like, it's like Bushy just keeps realizing, hey, they need balls to oh god damn it, they need Ball Dragon to make their cards work. Let's keep making size 2s that aren't named Ball Dragon.
Yeah, like can we just get like one size 1 ball? Like one.
Like, we literally don't technically even have one legal one. Like, seriously,
Yeah,
what the
like
fuck?
we have the fucking food one that we're never getting.
Well, it's not even never getting like no one uses them, and no one, and technically I think they're not even technically legal, so it literally doesn't fucking help.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get into what the hell's the name of that the fucking Lily? What is the name against that about that the Dragon Chief Emperor's Dragon Bear that gains them a life?
Oh.
Literally, this is just a clone of it. It is literally a clone of it.
Give me one sec. It's on the same boat as a hazardous dragon.
Okay, never mind. We're not calling it a clone of that. We'll just say that is a clone of Illusion because that sounds way easier.
Yep.
Okay.
Choose a size 3 in your field. Save it for the turn, and you gain a life. Like,
Yep.
It's what makes new legend heroes work. It's what makes both Legend and Star Dragon Zodiac work. I mean, Star Dragon I think would not play too many of these, but I think Legend would. Actually, ironically, I think Legend probably wouldn't even play this because there's a star version that gains a gauge.
Yeah, like no, I was gonna say like the Legendary already has a star like Tetranova, but this is really like I've replaced Speculate Ring with this, like just because Speculate Ring can actually like not defend you, well this can.
Yeah, because then if your opponent's hitting over the 8K or
Facts.
whatever your set defense is, like it won't help. Where this doesn't matter what the power is. It's just like, hey, gain a life, and if you didn't, and if there's no penetrate, hey, they did nothing basically.
Dragobond.
Oh my god, there's literally a monster called White Shield Dragon. Oh my fucking god.
Did you not realize that was there?
No, I really didn't realize that was there.
It's real, Jalen.
Oh look, size 2 Sun Dragon. Can we really not go over it? It's like Jesus fucking Christ. It's just
it's like the one. It's like when they go through the concept arts. It's like, okay, this is a size 0 Sun Dragon. We're gonna put you in a size 3 deck so you can link attack the fuck out of shit. Size 1, you're gonna have some effect that makes the guy a plus. Size 2, you'll just get penetrate. It's okay. Go on. Size 3, you get to beat shit. Now let's go back to size 2. Hey, board, can we come up with anything interesting for size 2 Sun Dragons? Let's give it penetrate. Let's make it a generic clone of Ball. Let's give it an interesting effect. Throws out the window.
Then we have a Trapdoor Dragon.
Oh yeah, Mirakuna. It's like, hey, we got a spin nail. Took forever.
Like,
my God, like this set is riveted with Sun Dragons, and most of them are ass.
Like it's legit. Like I've only found maybe 5 good like Sun Dragons looking through this whole list again.
And 2 of them are named Ball. Shocker.
Yep. That's
Link attack with Sun Dragon, pay gauge, destroy a monster. Also its flavor text pisses me off. Buddy fight is an explosion. It's like if fucking Daedara joined this game.
Where are we at?
Soul Weiss Dragon.
Yeah. Scroll a little too far down, so I have to slowly scroll myself.
Oh yeah, another Kuguru. I hate fucking Bushiroad.
Oh no, that are you talking about the Sun Dragon 2 critter?
Yep, literally two crit Kuguru, like literally looking like similar
Kuguru-
outfit and everything.
Kuguru is rolling in her grave right now.
Like they just keep making better versions of her, but then it doesn't matter because base Kugurus are still ass.
Mm-hmm.
Thunder Knight's Cat's Balger Drake. It's the first time I've actually seen a Thunder Knight that doesn't have the fucking like dragon in its name. Oh yeah, literally fucking Thunder formation on legs.
How you doing? What do you guys have these cards?
What
Chat.
questions about the cards?
Chat, if they have any questions.
But Kautzbalger, literally Thunder formation on legs, which is just irrelevant because why would I want Thunder formation on legs? Because then this takes up a part of the field, so literally it only allows like literally one of them to work. Like unless you literally have Fawn, and then it gives it moves. So then when both of them move, you get Gage. But then once again, it's Thunder formation.
Like even then, it's like I don't even think Thunder Knights have that much of a gauge issue anymore.
They
Like
really don't.
yeah, like
They really don't.
Like the card in that deck is Fawn Impact.
Then it's two Gage and returning a monster. Like what kind of problem is that?
Mummies.
God, they're all commons. No wonder they're fucking so easy.
It's because you're supposed to get like 17 of them in a deck.
Well, yeah.
What do you think? Ironic. Yes. Yes, it is.
And it's literally, this thing's literally a fucking walking white shield. Kill it.
Okay. Thanks, Roxas, for making all the wiki pages.
Complying to the audience, aren't you?
No, literally, Rocket's Mouse literally does like most of the work on the
Yeah.
Wikia. The Wikia would
Yeah, I
not
know.
exist if it wasn't for his work.
Yeah.
I know.
But seriously, White Shield Dragon, literally, it is a clan of white dragons. They are born with a powerful strength to protect, the powerful strength of doing fucking nothing irrelevant. Zero power, 2 critical, 4,000 defense. Counteract, put this card in the drop zone from your hand or field. Pay a Gage. It's a White Shield. Why the f would I use this from hand if this is the worst White Shield? Why would I pay a Gage for literally White Shield?
Oh yeah, Jalen, I made something. Here.
What?
Connor, focus on my screen.
All right, guys, we need a new idea for Saisu Sundragon.
Let's see.
How about giving it penetrate? How about making it similar to ball? How about an original idea? Yes, Jake. Yes, Jake.
Yes.
Good use of Photoshop.
Good.
There we go. You're welcome. I've done my duty today.
Seriously, like, this card is so... I can't even explain how trash this fucking card is. Like...
This card, Shining Wall, yeah!
I would have at least said this card is usable if it's a fucking 0, but it's a fucking 1, so fuck it. It needs to die.
Shining Wall.
Shining Wall.
Thank God Clone's not here. He would get triggered.
Oh, God. Seriously. No, seriously, actually, why is this a card?
Because we can.
Yeah,
like, this is on the same par as, like, fucking, what's it called? Like, Dragobond. They inherently think this card's bad, but then they don't fucking think about it. And it actually is good.
yeah.
I have a question, though.
Jalen,
Why is this a Sun Dragon card when they don't need anything to do with damage reducing?
Because
just you can put it back in your deck for a fucking ball area. Now shut up.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, Connor?
Okay. As I say, well, shiny walls are stackable, Jalen, as well.
No, I know that. That's another reason why this card's freaking stupid. Like, you can literally white shield for the turn if you have two of these. That's a use of 2 gauge.
Yeah, and then if you have like Ball Soleil, it can potentially be 3 at every like Cassians for the turn.
Like, God, this thing is fucking concerning.
Yeah. Like it's potentially like one of the best defense cards like Suns have ever gotten.
And the people will be like, but that's 1 gauge. Literally, so if you cast blue or sun shield, this thing means nothing. Got it.
Yeah, Zane. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Like, I shared it, but
Really? No, I mean, I think that's just Zane having a problem. You're still screen sharing on my part.
yeah, but no, I'm saying I didn't get like Jake's Photoshop earlier because it wasn't showing up on my end.
Well, because that was his own screen share, so I don't think it's like Google Hangouts let you see another screen share with screen share.
Okay.
Like you would have to have like clicked on him.
Well, that's why I clicked on with my screen share still open.
Anyway, the next one, Sunblade Ball Beeline.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is what was this card again? This was
3,000 power, 3 crit, pay 2 gauge to equip it. Link attack with a Sun Dragon, remove a soul, and destroy that.
Yeah.
And destroy the card. I mean, hey, you hate Fifomnies? This works. Anything else? Not really much.
I wish you didn't have. I wish you didn't have to link with it. Like if
but you gotta go with the new theme.
Like if I could just attack a drum alone with this, I would be fine.
Well, not drum alone. Like literally, if this card attacks, do this effect. Like literally, a walking no-brainer that you wouldn't have to link attack with for 2 gauge. Oh my god, this would be so amazing.
Yeah.
But no, you have to fucking link, so you need another card to make this fucking work. So fuck that.
Yeah.
It's like everything is like a swing and a miss in this fucking set when it comes to most of the Sun Dragons. Tyrant Minotaur.
Yeah, I forgot what fucking Minotaur did again.
Pay gauge. When you gain a life, for this turn, this card gets plus 2,000 power and a critical. This ability on it once per turn, and it has penetrate. It's basically going to become a 7/3/4. And it's a 5/2/4 at base. It's okay, I guess. It's also Executioner. What the fuck, Bushy?
Really, it's an Executioner?
What is Ogre and Minotaur randomly
Is there a second Guardian we don't know of either?
No. What makes me even more triggered, it says when you gain a life. When do you gain a life in Executioners?
Yeah, like what does Executioners have life gain outside the buddy gift?
Like, they don't.
They literally don't. I don't know why this exists as an Executioner.
Boma Dragon Jr.
Big money, many mummies.
Big I want all the mummies. Every mummy.
I love that this is called Big
You
Mummy, but it's still a size 1.
Buddy mini mummy.
For every other mummy, every other monster with mummy in its card name, this card gets a critical.
One mummy.
You know what's gonna be great? Tekken Armor Knight Wall.
Why?
Because extra power boosts on Big Mummy. He's your only wall breaker.
Well, no, that's why you ultimate buddy mini mummy, Jake. So all your
because Jake, how ultimate buddy works, literally it makes all buddy literally if you have multiple copies of your buddy monster, they all gain the power and soul guard. So literally, if you buddy mini mummy and ultimate buddy, one of them may only have soul and really makes use of the soul guard, but literally all of them gain a power boost. So literally they'll all be 8K with double attack.
And this is why when Area finally updates, I'ma build the fuck out of mummies. Awesome.
Yeah, but many mummy, when 4 more mummies are in the drop, double attack. Yeah, mummies are simple.
Mummies are very
they're
simple.
just.
And that's why I will be the mummy master.
Then we have Demon Slay Internment Formation. This card's ass. Pure bun cheeks. Garbage.
Bun cheeks.
The only thing I think this thing had if this thing was in Hero World, I think this thing would be amazing because then Menjo would love milling this. It's Battle Aura, Demon Slay, Destruction, and Executioner. Once again, another fucking thing that didn't beat the Executioner, but okay. This is the end for me and all of you. That's its flavor text. Anyway, you can only cast if you don't have a monster in the center. So if you're playing Danger World, you can cast this card. Got it? Even Executioners could easily do this, but nonetheless, pay a gauge in a life to cast it. You can choose one of 2 effects. Either destroy all monsters in your opponent's field with defense lower than the power, not even equal to, like lower than or equal to, literally lower than the power of your weapon on your field. Or destroy all spells on your opponent's field.
Yeah.
Big problem with this card. Why is it not counter? Neither of these effects. Why are neither of these counter?
Like legit, why has Danger World not gotten a board like one of their 3 board wipe cards to be counter? Like they've gotten 3 now cards that wipe boards.
And none of them have counter. Like what's up with that, Bushy?
Yeah.
It's like they're like, no more counter removal. We tried once, we failed, and then we're not gonna try again.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, they did do good once with Divine Crash, but then no one played it. So,
Then we got
Insanity Circle.
Crash definitely was a way to go about it.
What?
Insanity Circle. You know, the fucking the shredding battle wall that works better.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. I'm just trying to click it.
Oh, okay.
Fuck no, I don't want mini money.
Fuck. Do you want me to just go over it while you're still trying to fucking get to it?
I would appreciate if you were the one screen sharing this.
I mean, I
Get
could,
on
but
that shit.
You'd have to make me presenting, and we're already getting near the end, so it's kind of irrelevant to do so.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, someone mentioning that Joel's trying to make an automated BFA, so every time Buddy spoiler updates, so does Area, but I doubt they're gonna get that properly working.
Yeah.
I think he just needs to just accept the fact that every time we get, at least we're not begging, we're not gonna all be Jake and literally beg every time we get a new card.
It's not whenever we get new cards. It's just it's been 2 whole sets now.
No, I know. I mean, literally.
Shit.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. He should really just get. He should have tried to get it by the time we literally got all of BTO3 revealed.
The only thing I want to know about this whole Buddy spell integration is how is it going to work? Because that seems like
it's a
how does Area
update.
I know that, but how do you get Area to connect with Buddy spoilers to have that happen?
See, that's what I'm saying. It's probably not going to work.
It would probably take an overhaul of the entire database.
Son, that alone would be more complicated than Area itself.
Yes. Area is not very complicated coding-wise. It's very simple.
Yeah.
The only reason most people don't update it themselves is because they don't want to release the source code. And without the source code, it can't go public. There was one guy who got access to the source code and put an unofficial update out who wasn't Joel. And I don't know how the fuck he got that source code.
You're just skipping Insanity Circle. Okay, I'll just talk about it. You may only cast this card during an attack on your opponent's turn if you do not have a monster in your center and you have a tyrant on your field. God, sounds like a lot of requirements, but it's not really hard. Counter, nullify the attack, gain a light. If you have a weapon, when it kind of really already gave you that kind of condition, this card cannot be nullified. It's basically shredding battle wall for any attack. It's basically a mix of shredding battle wall and battle order circle for tyrants.
Okay.
But if you're playing a tyrant weapon, which kind of most of the tyrant weapons are already better than the old weapons, so yeah, you probably should be playing this.
Okay. Thanks, Roxas, for a simple explanation. I thought it was like legit. Like there would never be an update for area. Just cards would suddenly appear to area whenever Buddy Spoilers got updated.
Okay.
Yeah. Not. I thought we just didn't have to download something ever again. Then we got Violent Spear, all piercing. Tyrant weapon, pay to gauge. When you equip it, you gain 3. Not terrible, but
it's not terrible. There's better. I mean, until like literally that promo, this is gonna be their backup. But until then, it's okay.
Yeah. Then we got Protecting the Sacred Treasure, Groot Slang.
Groot Slang. I don't even know what to say about this card. Like literally, it's so weird. It just unnullifiable attack, 2 crit.
Pretty much.
Like, what even? Where did this come from? Why does this exist? This is literally the only wider in this set. Why does this exist?
Good question, everybody.
Fuck's sake, Bushido just goes out of nowhere for this shit. Also,
it's not a bad card.
Also, Leprechaun reprint, because weird enough. Because fairies were, even though nothing in this entire set talks about fairies, we had to reprint this.
Because double attack, why not?
And also, no one even plays pure fairies anymore, so, I mean, no one even played pure fairies to begin with.
Then we had Star Sentinel Sagittario.
Oh yeah, isn't this thing that discards and oh god, yeah, this piece of shit. Literally a budget version of literally the Squeak Hammer thing that we saw before.
Sorry, just yeah.
Is this turns any card into your hand into Leo?
Yeah, it literally discards a card, top 2 to gauge, only once per turn. But then it's even worse because it's a fucking size 2.
I think when you say Zoltarog in general got replaced this set.
Yeah, like Leo really just does Zoltarog way better.
Pretty much.
Like stronger than Zoltarog. No one really gave a shit about Zoltarog having 2 crit, and then it can kill itself. So that's already makes it better than Zoltarog, because the main problem with Zoltarog was literally him sticking around for too long, and if you didn't put him in the center. Perseus Algol reprint, Berserk God reprint. I don't think we need to go over cards that, and also Talnada reprint, so we don't really need to go over those.
What is a Talnada? No, I'm kidding.
I mean, in general, I don't even think anyone's in the world is going to play Talnada after literally Pisces literally came out like last set.
Yeah, Pisca.
I mean, yeah, Pisca, not Pisces.
Oh, this is related to the old path.
So, time for some Zwei stuff.
Damage.
I didn't realize this was the name. Yes.
They finally make another set spell. They finally make another set spell for stars, and then it's mediocre at best.
Damage.
Interesting.
Wait, what about Dragon Eraser Commodore?
Oh, give me a second. Well, let's just talk about Oath Matter first. I skipped that by mistake. We got Retainer of the Demonic Dragon, Oath Matter.
An artificially made Neo Dragon.
2/1/2. Counteract if one or more monsters in battle dragging it. In its attributes, you may discard this card and pay life to give that monster 2/2 and counterattacked.
So this is why it's a common, because I don't need Drago energies.
No, but Zwei loves them dragon energies.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ozzy's already 10/10, so then giving him counterattack is just annoying for your opponent. I'm just gonna go over like quickly the comatter. If this card is in the soul of a size 3 Neo Dragon, that monster gets penetrate. It's basically Cavalier, so yay. And then Cross Knives. It's 2/1/1 or whatever, like 3/1/1. No one cares. It's literally Cavalier for size 3s. It's good. It's okay.
Gotcha.
I mean, when penetrate becomes relevant, this card will become relevant. But for now, it sucks.
Gotcha.
Then we got
Buddy Rares.
Clover Cycle reprint. No one cares. Star Hand.
is it no
Single
Star Hand is
Barrier Barrett.
well no but Star Hand is a 3/2 item for 1 gauge with the ability you can put a card monster from your drop zone into the soul of one of your monsters.
Yeah, but it's only on Eclipse, so it's literally just a Dragofearless after that.
Yeah, but it's stupid in Zodiac.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know you're gonna have fun with this, Connor.
Oh no, it's a 4 right now, Jalen.
Damn. It's like a 1 gauge spell.
Yeah, it's like live.
So wait, did you just like drop Jerkline for this or something? You play both?
No. Oh yeah, no, Jerkline's out of the deck as well.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
I forgot about Jerkline was rebuilding the deck on TCO. Yeah, like Jerkline's out of the deck. Like, I'll show you the deck after this.
Do it.
Single Star Barrier Barrett.
Sounds like Bear Call Barrett got an upgrade, but then it didn't.
It's anti-penetrate gun.
Oh yeah, this thing like pay gauge. It can attack even if it has a center. Counteract, send it to the drop. No file penetrate. Yay! Zodiac doesn't have to deal with penetrate, so this is kind of like a sideboard thing, I guess.
Yep.
Jackknife history.
Yeah.
Why? Seriously, what?
Because jackknives. Because they didn't want to be broken and make a jackknife monster. That was
so literally this is it's a half-star Jack repair, or it's Jackknife's best Drago energy clone.
Pretty much.
Well, better Drago energy.
Yep.
Like 4/4 counterattack. Literally, like just imagining Bonds with 12k defense in counterattack makes me cringe.
You know, 4 is higher than 3.
Orca Sword.
When
Another Dragofearless type card. Also, it's night based, which is weird.
Yeah. Well, no, not night based. Nights based.
Night. Nah. No one cares.
Because it's not for Drag Knights. It's for Purgs and Thunder Knights.
And Blue Sky Knights.
And Dungeon Knights. No, I'm kidding. I wish.
Pay a gauge. If you have one or more monsters with Knights in its card name on your field, this card gets 3,000 power. Then if there are 2 or more monsters with its card name, this card gets penetrate. So 6k 2 crit penetrate for 1 gauge. Not bad.
It's a weapon for Purgatory Knights.
So, so basically, Demihost is going to smack the fuck out of that Dual Jaeger Revolted.
It's not like the penetrate matters when Revolted fucks over that.
It doesn't matter. That's a ton of attacks.
True. And then Buddy Rare's Honor Secret Pack.
Yeah, I know. Just
I feel like that's an entirely different discussion, though, because it's why and how scary.
So being like so good.
Like when we got literally just the Aussie and the flag, we're like, this deck is garbage.
Yeah, I remember we were on area and you guys made Jank's Y.
It was okay at first, but I still said, okay, still no one's gonna play this over Ein. Then when I saw all this new shit, I'm like, I can see this now.
And yet my Ein will die slowly. No, it's already dead.
Wait, you were actually not considering to scrap Ein completely.
I'm not gonna scrap it. It's my one true deck.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, as far as the meta is concerned, Ein is kind of dead.
No, it's not. Everyone's just gonna be high. Zwei is based on hype. We don't know if it's going to be actual meta.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, like we have now Great Demonic End Dragon Ozzy to Haka.
Only can be played in Zwei.
Yeah. If it would leave the field, you can discard 2 cards to keep it on field. Pretty good.
Yeah.
And,
Basically, a better version of Omnidie's ability. You just don't have to pay to gauge. Yay.
yeah, and
Yep.
lifelink 2 and double attack, but becomes triple attack if you're at 10 or less.
Oh, isn't it Lifelink 3?
Oh, lifelink 3, my bad.
And then all the Aussies have the same cause, because no one gives a shit.
Yeah, but 3 gauge killing. I don't like it's put a card from your field into the drop, not destroy. Like that actually bothers me.
Son, you know they know that this would be stupid if it destroyed. Well, okay, okay. I mean, I know it's not relevant to this Aussie, but I'm saying like they put that specifically so one, it could with the whole double dragon throne thing where you could send a dragon throne, like a second dragon throne for the original Aussie.
This is why I really badly want to at least try out Zwei when I can get my hands on it. If I can get my hands on enough secret packs, it's worth building.
And it's not really hard to build.
No, it's not. I just don't know the rest of the monsters besides the ones that come with the secret pack.
Wait, who said what about 20 life? Well, when you have no nulls, that's kind of justified.
I think they're talking about something involving Mother Russia. I'm not very sure.
Okay, then we got the only bad card in the secret pack.
Wait, isn't this a search card?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello?
You don't search in Zwei. You don't want to search Aussie and Zwei, Jalen.
Oh, wait, never mind. This is size 2. Never mind. I see why.
Yeah.
Wait, why don't you want to search Ozzy and Zwei?
Because you play other
Zwei,
threes.
Yeah, Zwei's a size 3 toolbox deck.
Oh,
There's no point
so Ozzy isn't your main focus.
No.
Yeah, now it's
that's
actually based on other things because it literally is like I said, it's literally like mixed ancient world.
But how can I betray my one true buddy?
Like
buddy
Jay,
Ozzy.
Yes, I buddy Ozzy.
What makes you think you can't buddy Ozzy in this deck?
If I'm searching for other size 3s, I'm betraying him.
God damn it.
Yeah, bad Ozzy.
It's like cheating on your wife.
But yeah, it's a size 2. You don't care about searching because, like, you're going to have different 3s you want on board. Like, literally, like, when I get to the size 0 in the secret pack is the buddy that you should be having in Zwei.
Ironically, it actually would make more sense as a buddy anyway, based on its ability. So yeah.
Yeah, it was the Danger World for Volca, but instead of needing a 3 on board, you can just, discard it, gain 2 gauge.
Like, which is all right, pretty good. It's amazing when we're like the only Zwei list I've seen that plays literally 4 of this and 4 for Volca.
Well, yeah, that's what I play. My Zwei list is 4 of each.
Like, Jesus, that deck actually does need a lot of gauge, and even if it's dead in your hand,
Connor, in a PM, can you send me your list to Zwei?
Sure. Then we have now Retainer of the Demonic Dragon Destructor. Finalizer.
This is the one from the anime where Jack was like, "Oh yes, it's an artificial Pokemon or some crap like that."
Yeah.
A size 0 being a deity, bullshit.
Finalizer, during your turn, when it enters the field, if your flag Zwei, you can pay 2 life to draw 2.
It's Divine Dragon Creation on legs. Still waiting for that Dragon of the Legend on legs.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, I'm really glad about this because I literally said, like, oh my god, they better make a Divine Dragon Creation on legs because you can't play fucking spells. And then they did. So I'm cool. But then we're missing the other draw card that made Ein playable. So, and since Zwei kind of has the same or even worse amount of restrictions, I'm just saying that would really help. Butchie.
Yeah, like the cards that keep Zwei's advantage is Destructor, the Guardian Ancient 0 from 4 dimensions, and the Wild Dragon duo.
Wait, the Guardian. Wait, are you talking about the Wild Dragon that returns itself or something?
Yeah. When it's a short pay life bounce, it goes to the hand instead.
Oh yeah, well you do have a shit ton of life, so paying life doesn't mean shit.
Yeah. But
Exactly.
that's why I want. But like Jalen, it's that size 0 that makes me wish Ozzy destroyed instead of put.
Oh, because you're like, I want to just bounce it.
I just want to not actually get rid of a resource.
Also, like, oh, and I
You
forgot what I was
chuck
gonna say.
that. Chuck a knife.
What were you going to say, Jalen?
No, I completely forgot. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
I mean, we're kind of done here, finally.
Yeah. And Team Bite Fight, yes, Sinblade is not in D-Set3. It is in either the triple deck or D-Set4. Thank you, Roxas, for that.
Wow, literally as you were saying that, he typed it out.
You're so close.
Like, I mean, it's not like Sinblade's really worth it in the first place. It's literally it's literally a bad version of original Drum with a new ability.
Yeah. Like the only size 1s in Zwei should be Forbolka and King Gale. Everything else should be 0s and 3s.
Like, literally, like I said, this is literally mixed Ancient World at this point.
Yeah.
Well, okay, no, Connor, no, don't say you only. Well, you said only ones, because I was like, the only 2 should be like Lacey's and the Lake Dragon. Wait, what about also what about also the Lake Dragon and the Mountain Dragon?
Our wild dragon duo has the 3rd size 1 and the Earth Dragon with Elysi's as their size 2s. I apologize for that.
Wait. Roxas of Mouse points out that Zwei does have White Shield Dragon.
No, we don't play that.
You literally don't, because if you actually needed a White Shield, there's an Ancient World card that does that better.
Okay.
Is that called Glacies?
No, there's literally a White Shield in Ancient World. Literally, if you have a size 3, discard it. It's White Shield.
Okay.
Like, why play White Shield Dragon that costs a gauge to do the literal exact same thing?
Touche.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's why I didn't like when they did like some things. I'm like, really? Why do we have a like? It's like if they start doing the trend for Zwei of let's start making cards that are bad versions of Ancient World spell like hand traps, I'm gonna get mad.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I see like literally another version of that, like a White Shield, like they're gonna make the Quissians like Ancient World has, but they're gonna put it on legs, but it's gonna cost like 2 gauge or ironically cost a life, then I'll just be like, I'm done.
Yep.
But yeah, I hope you guys like the review stream.
What do you guys think of overall the entire set, like D-Set3 as a whole?
Well, I learned something today.
Which is?
I need to take a seat because I don't understand this game anymore.
Give me 1 sec. I'll be sending a description to this hand if anyone wants to have a discussion on this as well. Give me 1 sec.
I guess I learned today.
Like,
stop screen sharing.
I also learned that I have a lot more worries now, I think. But I have nowhere to practice this shit. Because area is a death.
Just play TCO.
Bullcrap! That's a horrible alternative.
It's the only alternative.
That's a horrible, horrible alternative.
Like,
it's a piece of shit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Roxas of Malice is putting up his point. Find out why to use White Shield because Ancient World card is only locked to a size 3. White Shield is not locked.
Oh my fucking god.
You'll always have a size 3, Roxas.
If you already don't have a size 3, you're already losing, so you might as well not even be using a White Shield.
Oh, that's fun.
God damn it. Why can't people just let White Shields be bad?
Because it's a Dragon Shield. No Dragon Shield should be bad.
Red Dragon Shield.
No Dragon Shield should be bad.
Primival Dragon Shield.
No dragon shield should be bad.
Shut up, Jake.
Try one more. Try one more.
There isn't one more. The other ones are actually playable.
There we go.
Like flying was used. Fucking. Oh wait, no.
See-
No, gold was used. Like literally, all the other ones were used, whether it was for good or bad reasons.
Jalen,
Yeah.
you need 3 to establish a pattern. If you can't find a third one, then I guess it doesn't matter.
I mean, I can inherently say fucking like Lord Shield because it kind of is ass.
Yeah.
You could say it.
Like the only shield, like
Like
I'd say Lord Dragon Shield only because every 5th Omni is playing great Omni Shield. If they feel like they need to be playing anything that isn't blue or green.
blue, green, or just literally just Dragon Gods, Dragon. Oh god, Jesus. Overall review of the set: why is Killers getting fucked, but 5th Omni gets more shit?
Oh, Roxas has said there's a new Y card now.
Wait, oh my god, wait, no, we did not get a new reveal at fucking past midnight.
Maybe we did.
He says it's Retainer of the Demonic Dragon Arkaza, size 0 Katana Monster 3/1/1, size 0.
Wait, Katana?
Yes, it's a Katana Dragon, Jalen. It's a Katana Dragon.
Out of nowhere, okay.
And then Monsters of Ozzy are 3 crit.
I don't know how to feel about that one.
Okay, critical +1, but I don't think there's an actual 3 crit Swine Ozzy.
Yeah, there's no 3 crit one, so unfortunate on that. But yeah, so making the other one with get triple attack with 3 crit. I mean, pretty nice, but still, I mean, that requires Lily, specifically Ozzy, and as we explained before, this deck isn't only Ozzy anymore.
Facts.
But yeah. I'm going to stop the broadcast, people. I hope you had an enjoyable time watching this.
I didn't enjoy anything. I want my money back. No, I'm kidding.
Better subscribe to this channel.
Yeah. Hope you like and subscribe for more content here.